There we go. That should kinda... Oh, crap. Grab it, go. Coat. There you go. Linear wax. Dennis, Catterett, and TBC. Good to see you. I'm doing alright. A little better on getting rid of all the salt. All the Scrolls Legends as well. But no, what I meant with the tweet was more like there were a few bonus quests that we actually got to do some backtracking, and I actually really want to do those because I like getting all the tokens, because they're kind of fun. And then you're you, and we always go for gold. I'm not entirely sure if we actually want to fix that one silver token we got there, though. Because that silver token basically says, fight some Northerners 5 million times, and then you're good to go. Nightmare Flame. So, you know. But there is still this one token that I just need to not suck at. And then we'll be good. And I kinda just wanna get it. Because the more tokens we got, the better we're off, right? I'm gonna go for it. The token we're going for is this one. Complete a High Priestess with this item and 12 blessing. So we need 16 fame and 12 blessings. The 16 fame part is actually also pretty rough. We're definitely gonna all golden, but I'll avoid that one a little later, for a little. Now, this gives us a blessing. There's a bunch of encounters along the way that also give us a blessing. This gives us 2 blessings, that gives us a blessing. This gives us fame and resources to buy more blessings. This can give us a lot of fame if I don't mess up the roll. Oh, please, TVC. 92 Baggins. This gives us, for some reason, like, it reveals 2 blessings and 3 curses, and it keeps giving us only 1 blessing and gives us 3 curses.
Embrace oblivion.
And Novanophobia. Thanks for the resub. Good to see you. I'm glad to have you. Oh, and Wretched gives us another blessing as well. So we just need to perfect everything, especially the Alchemist, but I can't think of another card that gives us more fame outside of changing the Platinum one, but this gives us 2 blessings. It's just too good. We actually need all those blessings. So I'm gonna give that another shot. If we fail the first time though, we're just moving over to Strength, because we also need to do an extra hard version of Strength in order to get through that. And the extra hard version, the regular version, is already really tough. But yeah. An actual late stream resub though. Neat. We did catch the Market Thief, and we also have become a pickpocket. As is, well, we are his protege, Pickpocket. And we need to continue his set as well, because there's some actual stuff we actually need to do, well, that we get from actually finishing that quest line in order to actually finish the devil. But yeah, anyway, Temple Prayers. Pay 6 gold for the net. For a blessing, don't mind if I do. Canada's Banquet for infinite food? I don't think we need infinite food. Reroll your final dice? That's not too bad. In case I run out of gold looking at people actually like voting for minus gold though, I might actually have to go for Beggar's Charm in order to make sure I have a little bit of gold to pay for more Temple Prayers, because I need to get all the Temple Prayers. So I'm gonna go for that. 20 gold at the beginning of each new map if we have less than 20 gold. I want to do that, Shepper, but we need to actually first. Damn. like, in order to beat Devil, we need a specific event that allows us to,
Oblivion.
wait a second. TBC gave T-Baggins a sub. I'm not entirely sure if T-Baggins actually... Well, damn TBC. What have you let in now? What have you done? What ain't our link? What have you done? Oh God. I just hope we can get away from this blizzard. That is the question. Then I reach. So, the trolls say 4. Actual people say 1. I agree with that. And that 1 sounds fairly believable. 3 is you. Oh, please, Layman. Nah, I'll believe in that 1. I think chat is nice. Blaming Nightblaze was actually the only nice person. But I guess we'll just get ourselves hit by a bear because the cave we started taking cover in was already occupied. Well, I guess we're okay though. We're fine. Nothing to worry about. I don't have oh, that means they actually have to restart already. That is a really quick restart though, but we actually need to win all of those in order to have 12 blessings in the first place. Oh please, Dennis. But that is actually how tough this thing is. If you miss 1 blessing, you are just out. But that was too early. We can give that another shot. That was too early. We need to at least go down once before we just say we'll move on to strength. Try something else. So, how about we try that again? Instant temple prayers? Well, hopefully we can make some more gold. Long shot. We actually lose that if we have the exact value in a Tides Gambit. We really don't want that. I'll just take Bagger's Charm again, and hopefully we don't get a second temple prayers on the same floor again. Well, guess we'll just freeze to death some more though. Night Air Hero. Sounds good to see you. Ah well. Can we get some proper cover this time at the very least? It never knew. And I actually might have a feeling where 1 went. I know, right, Dennis? And even an ice wolf. 2, huh? Last time around it was an honest mistake. I'll believe it. There you go, 1 and 2. Most people were right. Well, no damage taken, nothing to worry about. Out of gold though, we are already really low on gold, but hey, the wretched wake one night to the sound of rustling. There's some thieving hands taking our food. We need to grab that food back though.
I'm not a vain man.
There
You
you
must
go.
appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count.
You'll be fine, Mr. Deer.
I have a certain pride regarding its twists and
But yeah.
turns.
We catch a thief and take back all of our food. But then it turns out to be just a kid. He can't have any food. It's okay. I'll give you some food. I'll be nice. Here, have some food after all. A little bit of fame and, more importantly, a blessing. And we can make sure that chat is actually saying the truth now by trying the card chance games twice. Yeah, voting C means I have to reset. That's actually straight up just a reset. That would just kind of suck. Please. Avalanche. So, get intercepted by some Northerners. No, we're not gonna summon those. You just have to beat him real quick and save him from an avalanche. Like you can do anything to me, just don't take my blessings.
If it's a fight you want, it's a
Everything
fight.
but my blessings. We should be okay now. There's just 3 of them. Straight killing me is always better. If I don't survive until the end, that's on me. Even if you guys vote for absolute murder anyway. Oh, please, bags. Ooh, equipment. We need that holy mace for the very end. Get collecting on that fame. 3 food. It's not a little bit of gold. So if... Oh, wait a second. We need to actually dodge the avalanche first. I kind of almost forgot about that. Damn, failed miserably. Ah, well. I guess it's just... I really don't want to roll them. Damn it. I got worse at actually trying to manipulate the dice. Ah, well. Let's dig him out because then he'll give us a blessing. Heroic sacrifice. We can choose to throw away our companion to remove 1 whole monster card right away. I do T-Baggins. Ah, just another blizzard. We can handle taking a little bit of damage though. Not too much. I know, Dennis. That's why I also only kind of want to give this one more shot today and then try again next week if we don't actually make it. But, you know, the failure came so quick, it was kind of silly. To not give it a second shot. Do you think 1 is safe, huh? I can get behind that. Ah, you are correct. And 3 was correct. Top 2 votes both correct. Like, I can take a little bit of it. Actually, it's my... What a little clash. We got enough gold to pay for all the temple beggings now. Well, yeah, blessings now, so that should be good. But we can get ourselves some blessed soup. Let's go grab ourselves some blessed soup. We all you need to do is not hit the failure. I really don't care what else we get, as long as it's not the failure. So I'll go with the largest vote. But who knows where the failure went? Anywhere, eh? Can always retry after all. Do have that one thing. I'll give it a shot. Ooh, well, it's not good, but it's a blessing. 1 was failure though. Kinda glad we already had that retry thing because that means those things are a little more likely to get. Ow. But we have money for these temple prayers. How about you give me my health back every time I gain gold? That sounds about right. It looks like I'm gonna need some extra help. No C, guys. No. If you guys do C, we have to restart this mission again. Like, we're instantly gone. Because we cannot do the mission anymore. I don't care how much you kill me. Because that just means I suck at actually defending myself because you guys are not going to be able to do enough damage to actually kill me all the way. That'd be kind of sad. Weird. Ooh. Actually did not get knocked out. Wait, you're dead already. So that's good. No, you. Nice and dead. That's how we like to see it. Oh, go, go. No. Okay, that's more like it. There you go. He always goes for. That's what happens there, Eyes Wolf. Ooh. Gladiator's Visage. If we manage to do an entire fight without getting hit even once, there's going to be another blessing on the map. That is amazing. That's exactly the kind of stuff that we need to see. More blessings. Now, can we dodge this avalanche? I'm sure we can. There you go. Easy dodge.
Well done. You continue to impress.
But let's dig him out and get some more fame. Get ourselves another blessing. Reroll dice gambits. Well, reroll the lowest dice on a dice gambit if we fail it. More blizzards, though. We'll be fine. Now, we're gonna find some more Northerners. We're gonna find a bear, or are we just gonna make it out safely? I think the only thing you'll need there is following. Dennis? Not Dennis. Teabag instead. There you go. Ollie just has not been a thing for a long time either, Teabagins. I don't think you actually... No, you managed to use Teabag. Ollie just said a couple of times. 2 is good, so don't... I'll believe in the 4s. Good thing I did. But 2 was correct as well. Chat, on our side. You guys can go back to killing the crap out of me right after we finish this mission, but we need to just make it through this one. I don't want second wind because if we get below 25 health, we actually lose it. Let's just go for Gambler's Banquet for extra food on dice gambits. There's a lot of dice gambits around here after all. And Purgatory. So your journey leads directly through Purgatory. There's somebody there. Oh, damn. Warning us of the dangers of going through. There's some allies return and divine providence blessings in there, but there's also Fate's Toll, Redeemer's Tax, and Lone Wolf. I have to travel through it though because it's an extra blessing. 2 extra fame as well. We gain allies return, so if she's wounded at the start of a map, we get her back again. And we get a second blessing as well, add +2 to each of our dice at the end of during the dice game. That means dice things are really easy. There's 3 gold after every encounter with a dealer's mark. So all the standard cards lose 3 gold for us. And there's a random equipment card whenever you lose a curse. I don't think we can actually even heal that during this mission. We didn't bring anything at the very least. And no companion anymore during combat. That is kinda sad. But hey, we're already up to 10 blessings. Us actually getting 2 blessings from Purgatory is the first though. But yeah. Now, her sister is also giving us some blessed soup. Can we hit one of the blessings? And we're only 1 more blessing off. And then all we need is a little bit of fame. And we were wait, we only need 1 more blessing and we haven't even found the platinum thing yet? Damn. That's pretty good. And a hearth. Well, let's see. You guys think it's 4 or 1, huh? Sure. No, it's not. It was 2 or 3. Oh, I don't think anybody followed that one. 3 is long shot. Well, too late for that now. I think we're okay if we miss this one. Because we're already at 11. Or are we at 10? We still have to find the platinum one, so we are actually just in a really good spot. Everybody thinks it's 3. Oh, I'll take that. Nice. So, We throw exactly what we need to do in a dice gamut. We gain 2 equipment, but we lose this then afterwards, which is really bad. But no, we're at 11. Okay. So, we can lose this. Ooh. If there's more dialogue, there's actually also more gold loss. Damn. You guys give me 3 food. You don't have to go that far to help me. But I'll take it. Oh, please, Teabaggins. We need to find more cover because there's blizzards everywhere. Where is safety? That is the question. 2 or 4, huh? I'll believe. Sure. I believe chat wanted to reconsider. I believe chat was not entirely sure on that one. So let's see. 2 again or 4? It can't be 2 again, right? Right. Let's assume it's gonna be okay. Ah, it's just a regular pill, but the other one was gonna be a success. Ah well, we get ourselves wiped out by a ferocious beast. Doesn't even, well no, it does say bear. Damn. Ah, we can handle 10 damage. It's not too bad. Undermining us from the curse though. No, we're not done with this though. I still have 4 more encounters. We still need more fame in order to actually equip the item, and we still need 1 more blessing. No, there's actually some loot on our way. Some anarchists and a terror of blight. ABD. And on the other side lies a spiked bone guard. Well, we already got all the curses, so getting the curse protection from that is not all that interesting. I guess we'll just go for some extra loot in case we find ourselves another temple blessings and we need more gold for that. Let's go find some anarchists, the terror of blight. I'll call these skeletons to help us. That's a blessing we took with us at the very beginning, after all. Now, one of those skeletons really just got 1 shot out of terror here. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's right. I also need to still do 1 combat thing without getting hit. But this arena is a little on the small side with their attacks actually not get hit ever. There you go. Nice and dead. So we need 1 more fight so that our gladiator's helm can actually locate a blessing for us. That'd be nice. What do I consider better, Lord of the Rings or my... Please, Flaming. Lord of the Rings is pretty damn amazing if you ask me. There's a secret compartment as well, though. For some extra loot. And 4 gold. So, easy. This is Hand of Fate 2. Nothing feels good.
Some weapons, this one included,
Jousting armor?
require a great hero.
Might
to
as well
carry
equip
them.
it. Oh, wait a second. We need 2 more fame to do so. We need to find the alchemist still. Under Blizzard, we actually need to hit the huge fill on this one, believe it or not. We're actually looking for the huge fill because we still need to fight some Northerners, and if we find a huge fill, we can find some Northerners. So I need you guys to actually fill for me? Oh, shit, bro. You guys think it's someone? I'll believe. There it is. Well, let's take some damage and fight some Northerners. I redrew it! No. Let's just call it you baited. I pressed the wrong button. It's in 4 this time. I'll believe in 4. Damn it, that's an actual success. Oh, I really need another fight in order to get the blessing from my helmet. Oh, please. Alchemist, well, this is where we if I fail this, we also fail everything, I think. So, you know, that's a nice feel. Let's help the alchemist make the perfect potion, and we need to grab all the blues. And we have a blessing on us that makes this go slower, which is actually bad because I'm used to normal speed. Yeah, we failed. Well, it actually did it go 1 speed, really? It really just went 1 speed. Oh my god. Yeah. I didn't know. I thought slower made it go 2 speed instead of 1. Let's just assume we can still get this. Maybe if we have like a finished thing, we actually might get a proper potion, and that'll give us a little bit of fame as well for making a cool potion. No? Oh, great. St. Talos Day. Well, that's enough blessings at the very least. So we'll just request anything because there's not that much left. So we have 12 blessings. Now all we need to do is hope. What was that blessing actually? That's a new one. I don't remember ever seeing that one. Gambler's Insurance. After losing 2 precision combats with a failure or huge failure, draw 4 equipment cards. Then discard this card. Huh. Okay. But yeah, we don't have enough fame to equip the item. So I wonder if we actually get it now. Because the item is in our inventory. Alchemist a duel. How much does a duel give, Lorder? That might actually... Like next time around... Like we actually made it all the way to the end and it was just all on me. I failed chat because I suck at it going slower than I expected to. It's 8 fame? Oh, that's more than enough. I didn't know that. I never picked duel. So yeah, we should go for duel in that case. We never did get the bonus thing either. With the amount of blessings we got, we might actually also be able to go for the Village Elder after all. Because we got so many, we got enough blessings without St. Talia's Day. Well, that's not true. Well, we could have got another one if I didn't fail. But duel is probably just a better way to go about it. No. The skeleton is still alive? Damn. Really that is not good. That's unfortunate. I was just finishing him off. Now we're super slow because of his ability. Might be a good idea to start fighting back now, my buddy. Ah, well. Maybe a Lorder. It's probably fine. Though we only have basic equipment, I just go for two-handed weapon then and we should be okay. Ah, well. We did the thing. Holy Mace does actually get buffed. We did not need to have it equipped, so the fame was not needed.
filled
Absolved
with purity
Blight.
and redeemed in action and intent.
So we got a new cool weapon to add to our equipment. Calls freeze the enemies to in a large area. Frozen enemies take 250% damage when hit. That's pretty good. It's extra good versus necromancers and wraiths as well. And it's a two-handed weapon. I'll take it. We did not need the fame. I did not disappoint y'all. I'll take it. So, bring the Holy Mace to the High Priestess challenge. Get Absolved Blight. That does seem like ice. What's that? Actually, what's that on like 8 hits or something? That sounds real good. But we also have our other favorite mission, Ring. We're gonna give this one proper shot and then we're gonna move on to the next one because this is a tough one. Do we bring the mace with us actually? That mace does seem kind of nice, but at the end we're gonna fight a troll, an ogre. And I also really need the help from this. So that does not sound like the best idea. And it's jousting armor time. Getting the token for that. Hey there, Tardsy. Any other encounters I want to bring? Everything that gives us health. Do I want distressed damsel for the food? No, I want the food though. I don't think I need to go that far. What do we have? The healer sounds like a good idea. Exploding doodads to refill our potions sounds like a good idea. A blessing might be useful. Alchemist can give us a healing potion. Mystery chest is a little hard to use. You need to guess what's in there, what your next gain thing is. You have like ways to see what your gain pile is actually going to be, then it might be useful, but not in this case. Probably shouldn't go for the rich in case I fill them because I really need to also keep some food around. Let's see what else we can bring with us. Friendly innkeeper, we can spend gold to gain life. We'll probably handle that a little. What if we just get ourselves any equipment gain? Platinum limit reach? No. Burrow is kind of awkward. Nah. Can give us equipment and anything? Doesn't sound too bad. An extra general store in there. Going to need to find some Soothsayer sounds kind of interesting actually. I'll go for Soothsayer. Maybe that's actually a little awkward still. Fine. We'll just go for Pollen Treasure. Yeah, I'll go for Deep Water. Just fight some people. That shouldn't be too hard. So, let's go. Get ourselves through the jousting version of strength. Ooh, that is really good, Lorder. That is true. Goblin Town is, I'm pretty sure, equipped on this one, though. But yeah. We almost died fighting an ogre. We got ourselves cursed at the same time. We only have 10 health, and we no longer heal from eating food throughout this entire encounter. And the encounter becomes harder because we have the jousting armor in the deck. And that's why we need to do this, because the token needs to be ours. So, gain 5 food, but we lose a food and we don't heal from it. It's our way of telling because of the half of Adicia's charm. So we'll just make our way through this and everything is gonna be just fine. But we do, on the other hand, bring ourselves a starting potion with us that can heal us for 30 right away, so let's go do that real quick. Because otherwise we have to, like, if we trip somewhere, we're already dead. When his last boss? Not in a little while, actually. But yeah, okay. We got 40 health. Stirring in the mire. On the left, we have some anarchists, and some normal greed buddies. And on the right we have Captain of Steel and some regular steel buddies. Who do we want to fight? We can't just sneak through them, we need to fight them. Alright, Chepra. Finding the Empire, everybody hates the Empire. I actually want to switch to vanilla two-handed weapon. Yeah. Ooh, there's actually some people that want to fight some thieves. No. Dad has spoken.
Your artifact is empty now and will be of little use to you here.
So, you can handle these guys without getting ourselves hit, right? A captain usually gets to me, though, for no reason whatsoever. Ooh, I'll take that kill. What did I just tell you? That captain. Stay away from me. Damn, silly captain. That captain needs to stay away from me. I said stay away from me. Did you really just get hit? Dude, I kicked you. You don't respond to getting kicked. Oh god, I'm gonna die from the thing you are voting for at the top. You guys are actually... Oh, I'm just gonna kill myself. That's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I should just always ignore the Empire if there's an captain amongst them, though, because these captain fights. Oh my god, did I really just get hit again? Oh, I'm actually just gonna die this early, aren't I? Ooh, he got stuck. Some good stuff. Oh my god. Oh, please, Seabaggins. That's a great start. I just need to avoid these captains. I'm just not gonna listen to you guys anymore. These captains, they always get a few hits in, but this is just getting ridiculous now. Ah well. Can we find the equipment they had on them, though? I believe. Can we cheese that just a little? Not really. Yes, we can. Take it. Felvin's Favor. An extra helmet. Extra helmet is always welcome. First kill. Well, if we manage to kill the correct one, the first kill also heals us for 5, so that's really good. But we need a little bit more fame before we get to equip it, though. We don't have any way to heal, and we have 1 health. You're ready. Friendly Innkeeper. Welcome back, my friend. The Innkeeper greets you warmly. You travel with company, I see. I shall gather extra provisions. Let's buy some healing. Draw a life gain card for 10 gold. Ooh, that's a fast one. Uh-oh. I have trouble reading the... Damn it. I'm just gonna go for it. 20 life. Not bad. So we're not entirely doomed.
Let's see what you do with that, given your position.
Any rumors? Ask whether any interesting guests have stayed at the inn. The innkeeper lets you look through the last property box to see if anything useful has been left behind. Ooh. Oh, we're here for some jousting armor, so sure. Wait. Did I gain that? I did, but requires 14 fame. Maybe I did have it on. Ah, well. Yeah, we can't really rest because food doesn't heal us. I guess we'll just be on our way. Can I buy more healing though? No. Ah well. Oh, please, flaming. Well, that's the exit. I'm gonna need to prepare myself more though. Oh, we have 6 health. And it's just some regular old steel buddies. There's nothing to worry about. We'll be fine. It's okay. It's okay. Oh god. I need to find the potion. That's what I need to do. I just take like a little bit of distance just to make sure nothing weird happens. Oh, that was way too close. It's okay, we didn't even get in. You guys get to vote for minus 15 health again. Oh god. We have enough
Proven yourself worthy.
fame for Felvin's favor though. 5 life and we take less damage because we have more armor. Okay, let's give that a shot. And we also gain 3 food. So we need to look. Ooh, Goblin Town! Let's visit Gold Mountain. So, sure. Give me some gold, buddies. 10 gold. 15 gold. 15 gold. 25 gold. I'm not gonna explore Goblin Town. I'm not gonna trip and die. No. But we have like 3 steps to find some healing, because otherwise you guys kill me. Well, we find Ariadne. Ooh, kind of surprised that we're still alive, but it's okay. We'll be fine. But how about this jousting armor we found? Ooh, what's all that about? Yeah, you're right. Let's bring it to Anders. Anders can fix that up. I know he will. Let's continue our journey. No, you can't revisit almost any card for that matter. Most cards you can't. Another ambush with a single Captain of Steel. Single. Oh god. He's so going to kill him by himself, isn't he? No, you don't. No, you don't. As long as you can actually go for it. It's not all that bad because he just keeps getting his pistol out. But there's also nothing to distract us now. No! What are you doing? There you go. Okay, you broke his arm. Jeez, his move. But also, why are you kinda electric? Oh, thank God, just die. The captain didn't kill us, it's okay. Nothing to worry about. It's all fine. It's all perfectly fine. Do I have to curse that he is electric? I only have a Desus charm, that's the only curse. I think it's just a jousting armor making everything stronger curse. Buy food though, stirring in the mire, so there's 2 more people to look out for. Anarchists also have a good time of hitting me though. And there's some frost people at the other side. I'm not gonna let people decide this one. I am going to reclaim the Skyrim for the Empire. Screw you guys. I need to survive, and of course I'm going to die because of karma now. Oh yeah, of course, if I heal. I have a little bit of health in that case. That will make a lot of sense. A little bit too much sense, almost. So, they're going for a waifu. It's okay. Waifu can handle it. Ooh, that's too close. No, you don't. I said no, you don't. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. No, it's just you. Stay down. That's more like it. Hopefully, Jeffrey. I did not actually. Yeah, I need to take a closer look at who is actually electric. Now I know what it looks like because I never actually noticed what the thing actually looked like. But I forgot to look at it again because I really needed that health. We can roll better than a 2. Cheese it. Cheesy. I'll take it. So, Gladiator's Visage. Gain food after every combat we take 15 less damage, or 15 or less, but on our first no damage taken thing. I want to equip this, but I have to first gain health once because of the thing you guys are doing to me. Please give me some health because otherwise I am dead. Exploding doodads! Yes! Ask for one of our artifacts to be refilled. Oh, we have one of our own. He does some weird stuff with it. And who knows what happens? He throws it at me. Don't take damage from it.
Quick
No, he
healing
doesn't.
is often the
It's
key
okay.
to slow victory.
We can chug 30 health. It's okay, it's okay. Let's go get a blessing. You guys did not manage to kill me. It's fine. So let's get ourselves a blessing. Real quick. Because a blessing could be useful. Ow. It's okay though. We're still alive. Temple praise. Well, there's a blessing there. Sure. Let's see. Fleeting fame. Gain 15 fame. Lose 1 fame after every encounter until this bonus is 0. Ugh. But what about Gold Zelado plus 15 life for every gold gain card? That's the kind of stuff we need. Let's go. So, that is a proper heal. Now, let's continue on. I actually want to read this one. A column of smoke and a clang of metal are the first signs that you're in the right place. As you reach the bend, you see the forge outside of the gates up to Blackwater. You spy your new acquaintance, Ariadne, assisting a blacksmith on the bellows. Ah, there you are, Ariadne. Ariadne with a smile. Well, says with a smile. She removes her gloves to wipe her brow. These are the 2 I was telling you about, Anders, he says to the blacksmith. I almost broke this one's wrist in an arm wrestle. Now show Anders your armor, Ariadne insists. You lay the remains of the jousting armor onto the bench. It is barely holding together. The plating is dented and joinery is frayed. There it is. I must admit, it's normally only horseshoes and farming equipment I mend these days. It's quite an honor to be working on the jousting armor. Ari's father made this suit, you know. Ariadne's cousin lead you away from the forge. But apparently that's her father's armor. Well, made from her father's armor. But that's all they have to say about that. At least I know that now.
A vampire
Deep
cannot
water.
cross running water. These days you must deal with far more mundane opposition.
While crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. Trappers and a affliction of blight. No. You could stand and fight the fiends or throw yourself at the mercy of the river below. No, I can handle some fiends. Sure.
Your artifact is empty now and will be of little use to you.
I know. I'm hoping to find something new here. I know, right, Argos? But that's the whole point.
Oh, good. I've been looking to crack some skulls. Come on!
Chad is known for being mean after all. But I can survive, Chad. I believe. And that's half the battle. Believing in yourself. Oh, I forgot to check which one was the first one we needed to kill again. Well, actually, I brought the other armor. I just need to finish this fight without taking any damage. Let's just get rid of these trappers real quick, though. Crap. Well, don't get a blessing for this fight. That's unfortunate. Actually got myself hit when there were corrupted amongst them. That's unfortunate. No, you don't. No. It's just you. Nice and dead. Already done the battered helmet and supply? Wait, you need a battered helmet for this mission as well? Oh, crap. I thought that was just gonna come somewhere along the way during Ariadne's mission. Because it says during the blacksmith. Ah, crap. Well, I guess we're gonna need to do strength again if we make it this time. Ooh. Or food and Tiger's Ring. And any pain card is reduced by 5, so we don't really have to worry that much about pain card. And 20 health! That was a pretty good encounter after all. Wetland ambush. Some trappers and some regular frost bodies. We should be able to help deal with those. Yeah, Aravello. There's like multiple missions apparently that ask you to go back to strength in order to get bonus stuff from there. I really want to get that bonus stuff. Oh, I was rolling. I really pressed that button like 4 times real quick, but apparently that was too quick. Well, that's unfortunate. So, we'll get the Gladiator's helmet still. Kinda rude game. I earned it, I think. But no. Oh, please, Nightblade. 7 food, though. We don't have to worry about that. Whoa! Now that's food. No, let's continue on. Well, goodbye, healing blessing.
Usurper put up the illusion.
Caravan robbery.
It's hard to tell
Also
if you
do
even
this,
have
though.
an inkling of the same
We haven't
concern.
actually seen this one before. But it is a continuation of the Market Thief. So, you find Merrick sitting in the shade of a precarious boulder at the edge of a ravine. Just in time, he says, standing up and dusting off his hands. A procession of trade caravans and carriages makes its way to the great city, carrying wares from distant lands. You crawl to the city, at the edge, to this edge of the ravine and peer over the crest. Let's ambush him. Sure. I'm not normally one to create a scene, but time is of the essence. You must find a caravan of a particular cartographer, Merrick explains. Among his possessions is a map of the Great Sands. Find it for me. If you happen upon anything else of value, you can keep it. Just bring me that map. With a great heave, you dislodge a large boulder, sending it crashing down the slope and block Carrier's path. The driver of the first carriage sounds an alarm, blowing a great horn in an attempt to notify any patrolling guards. Well, Empire guards. The sound echoes through the gorge. The rest of the procession in disarray, you quickly descend into the valley and approach the first caravan. Oh, you don't say. So this one is going at like 3 speed. We can grab any other loot as well. I wouldn't mind grabbing that ring. I don't know exactly what. Oh, I wouldn't mind grabbing that healing potion either. Is that a healing potion? I don't think that's a healing potion. The second one is a healing potion, I think. So how about... I'll just grab the ring. Yeah, that's a healing potion. Got a gambler's jewel. So, caravan belongs to a familiar traveling blacksmith. Sitting on a small wooden stool in front of him rests a number of pieces of equipment. I'll take that. Sure. Really grab the piece of equipment and put it in our sack. Raid another carriage. There's an extra steel monster card in there now. Okay. Oh, and they're making this a little faster, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they are. I'm still gonna go now. Oh yeah, that was definitely a lot faster. Okay, it's going at 5 speed now. But yeah, I need to find the map, but I wanted to get some extra loot. But all sorts of exotic food and vegetables. I want to grab that. Ooh. Okay, now it's going real fast. I should have just gone for the correct one right away. That's not good. So, identify the map. Right next to it is a failure. Then there's food. Then there's gold. Then there's... Uh-oh. No. Reset my eyes real quick. Okay, so... Those are muskets. Okay, spot the map. Failure. Gold. I need to hit it on something really tough. This is really hard to spot. Holy crap! I should not have been greedy. That's what I should have been.
Ho, you make a poor apprentice.
I'm sorry.
Cultivate focus.
Oh crap! I'm kind of fairly close to just randoming this, which is a really bad idea. Maybe if I look at it differently. No, I'm just looking at it the same now. I know where the map is, but I'm really having trouble identifying the spot 5 positions before the map. Like you're gonna puke. 5 positions before the map. Go! No, that's not far. But hey, we got 3 food. Let's go give that another shot. Until we actually have to fight. Oh my god, this is even faster. I didn't realize this is going even faster. Can I even find the map? Oh, I can find the map. Okay. Go. Oh, we got some gold. Oh man.
A wise decision.
We're gonna continue. Too bad we don't gain some health from it. But hey, it's just the way it is. Oh. Well, 3, 2, 1, believe. life. That's pretty good. No red lorder. Ooh, but herbal remedies, no mind if I do. Okay, so here we go again. Oh god, it's so fast. Can I identify the map though? No, I can't spin my eyes that quick. Damn. It's really just too fast now. This is not a free game, Armin. It's like 25 bucks. This is too fast. I can't try to actually look at it anymore. Go! Just some regular steel buddies. That's fine. We can handle some steel buddies.
You might want to work on
That's
this.
not steel buddies.
Clearly you lack.
That's a phalanx of some berserkers in there as well. But it's too late. The Imperial Guards arrive and we did not grab the map. But hey, we found a lot of loot. Wait, we lose all that loot if we don't get away fast enough? Oh. Maybe they'll give it to us after we win this fight. Oh, that would suck. If I don't actually get any of the loot at all.
I didn't join you to become a common raider, you know. Too long.
None of these berserkers are fine if we have a one-handed weapon. So that's good. Ah, oh, really? But I was finishing him. Oh well. Uh-oh. Let's help waifu over there. That's okay. Nice and hurt. Oh, that's unfortunate. Also, we were made extra slow. I didn't hit Ben, we're just dead. How about that? How about I just don't press Y apparently at all? I'm pretty sure I pressed Y a bunch of times. No, how do you... I
Perhaps
never even...
different arms would find
What is
him
this
faring better
TSL game you were talking
with more
about, Armin?
skills.
But yeah. Let's just move on to the next one. Let's come back for that when we have a less suicidal chat. We'll just go to the tower because we don't have the cards to actually do the devil anymore yet. We actually need to collect some cards for that still. And that includes finding the map on that particular mission. So let's go down to the tower. The sorceress is besieged by Empire soldiers. Rumor has it holds knowledge significant to the Emperor. Ascend to the sorcerer's tower, guarded by levels of traps and strange magic, to find the answers you seek. We need extra food, as well as a lot of Empire dudes. That one just takes so long, Lorder. We have to fight so much. It's ridiculous. Let's continue doing the soldier's quest, though. Let's see. So bring all the tokens. We can bring 1 platinum. They want us to find extra food. So the maiden is the only one that can give us food there. I could just go for something else as well. Guarantee a platinum? And have a small spoiler? Shh, fine, why not? I just go for Talia for 2 blessings. No. No whatchamacallits. I knew it. I could just go for Elder's Gift, though. Nah, I should probably just go for Goblin Town, but I don't really need the gold.
During my apprenticeship, I
We
learned
can get food as well if we explore the town.
this,
Well, it's probably
however,
okay.
stretches even me.
It's fine. We don't need to worry that much, you Mr. Grumpykins in the back there. But yeah, let's go choose food. Carriage of the Departed can give us a lot of food. And Drunken Knight can give us a decent amount of food. Waterfall of Youth is always good for food. Trading House, trade food though. Windland Ambush is always food. Let's actually also gain some equipment. Sounds like a good thing. Dark Alleys, we can choose if we want equipment or loot. Actually, there's usually a hidden compartment at the bottom of the loot as well. Let's just go for that. No problem, Argos. Thank you for doing exactly that as well. I think that seems pretty decent. So let's see. Absolve Blight seems cool, but we need to fight Empire, and you're versus Undead. You're versus Empire. You're versus Corrupted. I think I'm just gonna go all on you. I should probably bring the Harvest Blade though, because that can give us a lot of bonus food. I don't know what this does, so I kind of want to bring it just to know what it does. Never bring a one-handed weapon. How about... let's bring the shield. There's a map revealing. I want to bring Lionheart. Not entirely sure about that. Gaining extra food from Armor Gluttony is always good.
Favorites. I don't see the appeal.
Let's just leave that there. How about we also bring Gladiator's Visage just for an extra blessing? It's kind of nice just to have an extra blessing like that. And it's extra food gain as well if we take less than 15 damage on a fight. Bring a food for extra food as well. Like they're warning us that we are gonna need food, so I'm just gonna bring a shit ton of food. So when it comes to food, Adisha's Charm can actually also give us food. So that sounds like all the kind of stuff we need. We did go for Nick. We got the Absolve Blight from that. Freeze enemies do 250% damage when we do after 8 hits. That's not too bad. But right now we still need to do this token as well, and it's extra strong versus Empire. And I kind of just want to know what this gives us food, and we're being warned of food. So let's bring some food. Resting Maces for Corrupted. How about we also bring some gold and basic armor? Yeah, you know what? I'll go for a basic weapon. How about that? Sounds okay. Sure. And we'll try to find this knowledge that is significant to the Emperor.
The blasted tower has been long the symbol of mankind's folly.
There's a brimstone
Things
there.
coming to an end. We have not yet
get it
reached
up.
our conclusion, yet we creep closer with each step. The blasted tower is the home of one who can answer your questions. I do not think she will appreciate you calling, however.
An encampment of Empire soldiers awaits at the base of the tower. Some are napping, others are cooking fish upon a fire. An older soldier greets your approach. Captain Hardwick of the 6th Legion. What is your business here? Well, what is your business here? Captain Hardwick is taken aback and then laughs. We were posted here to look out for a man. You're a man. Maybe you're the one where they're looking for. He chuckles incredulously. Right. What's in the tower? No clue. There's a door in the first landing that will not open unless you provide an offering of apples to the gargoyle statue. Moreover, it permits only one soul to pass through. No companion either. All the men I've sent through the door have not returned. Ooh. What are men doing? I sent word to the capital that this is a doggone accursed mission. Haven't heard back, of course, so the capital can suck a lemon. The boys and I are going to relax and enjoy the fishing and sun. And the sun. Sure. Right, flame. Good night. So, well, let's get in that tower in that case. I sent far too many men up that maker forsaken tower, and they never return. But as far as I'm concerned, you're welcome to it. Wait here until that trader turns up, of course. Of course, the capital didn't think to give us a description of what the trader looks like. All they said is that he will be participating in treasonous activities. The stone gargoyle guarding the first door only permit you to pass if you place a decent offering of fruits and breads in its hands. You're at the tower. Into the tower, explore around the tower, nor new lands. Let's explore around the tower first.
Under the
Confused
usurper,
thief.
the world fills with the untalented.
A net sweeps you and Estrella up into a tango of elbows and awkward knee angles. A trap! A man in embarrassing green tights strolls towards you. Wait, Robin Hood is actually the bad guy this time? Oh there, moneybags! He twists his mustache debonairly and trips over his own feet. You wouldn't mind if I shared your will with those less fortunate, would you? Uh-oh. There was also minus 15 food in that. And everything is gonna stake all of our gold. That is not a cool Robin Hood. He's actually being a robber. So, what does chat think of this one? That is the true question. But right now, kinda looks like I actually already made chat go to bed. Sound good. It is what I usually do. In this case, I actually need chat. These teabaggins. Well, one or two, huh? I'll believe. Let's go. Oh, we still have 5 bucks because we only lost 15. That's pretty decent. With his sword at your throat, you are forced to pass your coins through the net. This takes a while as he insists you do it one hand while he nervously eyes your weapon. Ow. He moves to release you from the net, but stops, tidying himself. He is uncomfortably bids you farewell, leaving you alone to disentangle yourself. Rude. Oh, we're not ready to go inside yet, though.
Down, as each piece becomes more isolated,
A band of
still the
thugs.
gates open. Nothing can be kept silent forever.
Find a makeshift tent in the forest. From the tent comes a raucous cacophony of drunken merriment and devious schemes. Snap! Your foot breaks a twig and the noises fall silent. Ooh. What happens? Why are all of these super fast right off the bat? Is it because it's kind of a late game mission? I guess it's because it's kind of a late game mission. Let's see. Where did that success go? But ain't there, Blunt? Two, 4, 3. An actual majority on the 4? Well, it could be 4. I'll reach for that 4. It was 1. Envy was right. Oh well, a hulking ogre exits the tent. An ogre evolving. And I have a two-handed weapon equipped. I suck with two-handed versus ogres. Well, let's hope he doesn't beat the crap out of us.
Quickly, while we have the upper ground. On my mark.
No. Yeah, we don't get to do any counterattacks during that. Oh my god, that didn't hit. Come on, get your move you go. Oh, that's not a... Oh, no, you don't. I said, oh, dude, I roll. But I guess if it's green, if you don't block it, you're probably gonna get yourself screwed. Now, stop that. I said, stop that. Man, I definitely prefer to not have a two-handed weapon at the very least for the ogres. Now, a mage pokes her head out from the tent and notices a dead body. Alright, look, we don't have time for this here. She throws a sack of something at you. Well, she just gives me some loot. Archer's Bane or Gladiator's Visage? Well, Archer's Bane does have a token attached to it to reflect 15 projectiles with a shield that can reflect. Let's hope that's good enough. We're gonna go ahead and get ourselves this token. We need a little bit of fame in order to actually be able to equip it. We do have enough fame for that, so let's give it equipped. It's kind of a nice thing anyway. This basic shield actually allowed you to reflect. No, it's just defending, so we need to find a shield as well. Now don't follow us. The mage waves her arm and the tent along with the mage and sundry disappears into nothing. Well, teleporting, huh? Sure.
Fame, of course, is a sword that cuts both ways. There are times when one would rather not be known.
Oh, please, Menden. Now, you pass through a village. Just another adventurer. The villagers nod kindly as you pass. Oh. Okay. Carriage of the departed. The town of Hull has been hit hard with an outbreak of corruption. The dead are piling in the streets. The Empire captain says, rubbing her tired eyes, I will pay good money for any body you gather this day. So, we're given temporary custody. We're going through the town. We're ringing our bells for some dead bodies. Does anybody want to bring some dead bodies over to this here dead bodies carriage, man? Whoa. That's not bad. I can believe I can roll this to a 6. Can we cheese it though? No, that does not look very cheesable. Without any cheese. Bam! Ah, we just failed. Ah well. Don't get food from that one, but we do get 12 gold. But we get to try again and see if we get something this time. That is really bad. That is still too bad. But if you roll 16, you gain a bunch of food as well. But yeah. We collected 22 deceased. So we'll gain 22 gold and we might be able to buy something. Captain is grateful for our help. Gold per body. The Waterfall of Youth, Yvonne and Yvette's cottage. So, if we get success, we will find Yvonne and Yvette both happily ever after. But if we can't fail, Yvette managed to make Yvonne really, well, turn her into a baby again. And she doesn't give us an elixir of life, but she always gives us food. So where did that success go? That is the question. It went to 1. Okay. I can get beyond that. Sure. 1 or 2. One of those 2 successes. There you go. Now you're surprised and relieved to see the sisters greet at you at the door, both full-grown adults. Now, Yvonne greets you with open arms and Yvette sulks in the corner. Thank you for your assistance the other day. As promised, here's the citrine vial. I've already filled it from the waterfall. A life gain card every start of a floor. And they insist you have some pie. Ooh, don't mind if I take some of your pie. 3 food? No, we needed more than that. Damn. Last 10 gold. Well, we have a decent amount. Dark alleys. There might be some more food in these dark alleys. While roaming the dark alleyways in the capital, you see a suspicious group traveling in your direction. Some 6 Ross, huh? And they're dragging a locked chest behind them. Its contents unknown. But on the other side, there's an armor gluttony that can definitely also hit some good amount of gold, food for us. But we don't know who's guarding that. I really want an armor gluttony. Gain 1 food every time we gain food or gold. That's exactly what we need. That can get you tons of food. So, who was it guarding these guys?
More
With some
evidence.
Empire buddies. We can handle some Empire buddies, especially with a sword that always crits them. Oh, it does make a silly noise whenever its ability is ready. That's the only downside of this sword, really. There you go. But it's a good sword and always, like, the extra damage resistance Empires is nice. Some good stuff. So, your assailant's dispatched. You pick up the equipment that drew you to this alleyway. The armor gluttony. We need 4 more fame before we can equip it, though. You pause to inspect the bodies that you vanquished. Can we find some more loot on these guys? That is the question. Yes, we can. Damn, that is a roll. Now, you recovered some valuables from them. 3 gold. 1 drunken night. You feel cold stone against your cheek. Head pounding, you've opened your bleary eyes. You unmistakably scrape of metal wait. Well, the unmistakable scrape of metal awakes you fully from your slumber, and you slowly take stock of your surroundings. We're in a dungeon. So, see a chest of food on the left, but that's the only chest of food, but there's a bunch of gold to be found. And that's also pretty important. So, let's just take a right with your book over here. Should be okay. Ooh, that's dangerous. Oh, we should be okay. So, give me that. And give me this. Yeah, some silly old... Nothing to worry about. Whatchamacallit's over there. Nothing to worry about at all. This, need to worry about a little more. Ooh, I want to worry about that a little as well. Oh, not bad though. I'll just grab that food real quick. That's what we're here for after all. Ooh, oh, don't mind if I do. No, you don't. Oh, yes, he did. Well, that sucks. Did not get through unscathed. We're not gonna die in here, though, are we? Don't think we are. We'll be fine. Ooh, that got closer than I hoped it would. Still need to get over there, though. Okay, let's go. Alright, we're good. Nothing to worry about. Make upvotes count for more. I'm pretty sure that... I'm pretty sure that can't be a thing. Ah well, but we got some extra fame as well. Just make your way out, grab a pasty, and everything was just fine. A band of thugs once again. From the tent comes a raucous cacophony of drunken merriment. Is that another ogre? That is the question. But I need him to give me 10 food. I wrote Sunan. It's always the people that have known me the longest that actually want to do me harm, instead of just new people. But what if it's actually for, though? I believe. Let's go. It's another regular failure, so there is another ogre. Well, this time we have a one-handed weapon, though. I feel like I'll have a little bit of an easier time dodging this stuff. So, not everybody.
On my mark.
Need you counterattack again. That's not very good. But yeah, it's a lot easier to lock him into these movesets if you're attacking just a teeny tiny little bit faster. Tell us you're nice, it's okay. It's 50-50 on the gain or lose gold, so you know 50% of you is very nice. But okay, we don't have time for this still. Sure, she just throws us a sack of something, and a sack of something is extra max life and heals it back up right away. And we have enough for the armor gluttony, so we can at least try to start making more food. But we still don't have enough food for the tower.
You are not the only one who would seek to ascend.
No, we need to explore new
Not in any
lands. It
sense.
says 10 to 20 food talls, so we need to find 20. Does that mean we can actually, maybe it's like the total food toll? Nah, I'm just gonna explore more lands. Fountain of Youth. Don't mind if I do. To save time, you pay a passing caravan a few coins for passing. That's fine. Step into the unknown. You can make it back to the tower afterwards. Please, Shepard, my sub show me no love. Can we visit Goblin Town this time? I guess we haven't visited them. So, we're down over in the Goblin Caverns, where the actual Goblin Town is. And the Goblin Town Gold Mountain gives gold to anybody who asks. Just give them your name, and they give you 15 gold, and the food because of that armor gluttony, and 15 gold again, and the food because of the armor gluttony, and another 3 gold and gluttony, and another 3 gold. Oh, we have a decent amount of gold. That's okay. We're at 81. That's pretty decent. I know, right, Catter? Exactly why. I don't need that much gold. I need that much gold. I need to pay for all this food I need. Let's explore Goblin Town. Let's see if we can actually find something cool in here. Is there something to find? That is the question. Successes in 204. Who is huge fail? But so many people are saying 2. I refuse to believe that many people want to actually see me suffer. I'm not gonna twist my ankle like that. But a lot of people also say 4. So whatever it actually is for. I'll believe, Chad. Was actually 4 though. Now out of the way, out of the way! They knock us down to the ground while carrying a towering cake, and we twist our ankle. Lose 10 health, we kill him. But yeah, we have to exit Goblin Town now. It is time to leave.
Fortunately, this
But the caravan robbery is here again. Let's grab that map right away this time around. But just in time. Let's go ambush some traders. Oh, please, Ennis. No. Oh, he's not normally one to create a scene, but he wants the map to the Great Sand. So we dislodge a large boulder, and we try to grab it. Well, guards come pouring in. Now the first one is fairly easy. It goes at a 3 speed or just 1 speed? No, this is a 3. Is this really a 1 speed? Really? Ooh. Really? Oh, come on. That was like 1.5 or 2. That was, oh shit, that was not even a loot. That's just gaining a little, oh, we need to find this. This is kind of our last chance of trying to find the map, really. Oh, wait a second, this is 3 speed. It was really 1 speed. That's not too bad. That means I need to say go. No, oh, it was still, stop giving me gain potions. Those are not useful. I just want to get that map, man. I just want to get the map. Now it's going 5, and it becomes really hard. Where's that map at? I can still kind of follow this one. Is that really the map? I thought the map. Oh, there's the map. What's that other thing? I don't know. Let's see. So the map is over there. Then's the X. Actually, I am looking at the wrong site now. Map. Failure. Food. Gold. First encounter. No, I was so close. So close.
That should help.
Well, we don't know if we actually get to keep the stuff if we do manage to get away, because last time we just died. Let's go give that another shot. We can roll onto the map, even though we can't see where we're gonna go. Because I believe. So goddamn fast. I'm gonna go. No! No! Come on! I had it! Oh, I so totally had that. Ah, well. We can handle it. I totally had that. Ah, well. Let's go kill some Empire scum.
I didn't join you to become a common raider.
There you go. Nice and dead. No. Oh, that's kind of rude. Really? Did I not manage to stop attacking? Sometimes. It is mildly disappointing. What button does this actually make it through? Because you're already stuck in doing something else, apparently. That's the only explanation I can think of. Ooh, don't you dare do that, though. Doesn't sound like a good idea at all. No, you don't. How about you just die for us? Now, we don't have a weapon that can actually reflect. Could you not get me stuck in that corner, though? Like, ooh. That's really not cool. Armor gone. Now it's time to murder you. Really? Well, if you say so, game. If you say so. Captains by themselves, easy peasy. Captains surrounded by shit tons of creatures. A little annoying. Just a teeny tiny little. Now, the enemy subdued, you decide to leave before backup arrives. But we don't actually, we only get the fame, we don't get any of the loot. That's unfortunate. I would have equipped that axe. Ah, well.
A splash
The
of
silver
silver
deer.
and an opportunity to mold the world to your liking.
While wandering the forest, you spy a deer glow with a silver light. Attempt to approach it. Sure. Please, Dennis. Can we approach it? That doesn't seem like too hard of an
Patience.
approach.
Do not move too quickly for haste.
I was
brings
awkwardly
only
close to that
failure.
huge failure, though. With great care, you close the distance. The deer watches you with golden brown eyes, but it does not flee. Attempt to pet it, offer it some cake. You can vote on this, though. I'm not gonna let you vote on just going away, but what should we do with this guy? Offer it some cake? You can probably pet it after we give it some cake, probably. I don't really want to lose the food, but you guys think that sounds like a good idea? Yeah, sure. Ooh. There you go. There's more
Breathe. You have
precision
done well.
things. I'll take it. You offer a spice cake to the deer. After sniffing it a while, it nibbles at it, allowing you to pet its warm speckled fur. The silver light surrounding the deer spreads to your arm until it engulfs you as well. You feel a strange sensation in your kneecaps and watch, stunned, as your coins become baked potatoes and your rations turn to silver. So we switch our gold and food. So you guys go steal my gold. I have 81 food. Now that is a way to earn some food. God damn, that is... Yes. Yes. You wonder whether there's a pattern to the silver light's magic. While lost in your reverie, the deer bounds her way into the forest. Neat. You got the god of food and 20 gold though, and bonus food because of the armor gluttony. But first, Estrella's unusual contact. So, we're trying to save the town of Farwater, her hometown, from being basically destroyed by the Empire, turning into a military base, and there being not enough food to survive the winter for the villagers because of it. So we're going to try to save the villagers, and we're gonna need an unusual contact for that. If we are to defend the Farwater from the Empire, we'll need help. Estrella leads you through town until you reach the cellar door of an abandoned farmhouse. My contact is of the Sill Ears, long thought lost. Estrella pulls aside a heavy cellar door and waves you in. You follow Estrella through damp corridors that burrow deep into the earth. Through here, she says, and watch your step. Ooh. Neato. This one seems a little deadlier than usual. It's a lot of really close clump to each other things. Ah well. As long as there's loot, I'll make my way through this. Always good for loot. Ooh, 2 gold gas at the very end. But there must be more loot about. I used to believe there's not more. So going backwards, it's always kind of dangerous. Ooh, food though. I'll take some food. More gold, don't mind if I do. There you go. Should that be it? I think there might be one more chest at the bottom left here. I have a feeling that's gonna be the case. Or I could also just be entirely wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. I think I got everything. Oh, please, ARP analysis. So, let's go. I need more supply. I don't need more supplies. I am not gonna, like, what if we needed even more? What if we don't get the gold token until we have 100 food? Who knows? And I'm still looking for a shield in order to actually reflect ranged abilities because of the sword forcing me to do that. But yeah, Estrella smiles. She doesn't enjoy visitors usually. The Empire have been after her for years. Estrella opens the door to a dimly lit cavern. A giant humanoid rat sits on a pile of rags. But we murdered all the rat men. Ah well. The tattered hood casts its face in shadows. Immense and grizzled, the rat's long snout is gray with age. You find your way past the cellar door of an abandoned farmhouse into the cavern hideaway of the last seal layer. It bears sharp teeth and rasps. What goes? Elder Queen, it is Estrella Farwater. Her companion steps forward and bows. It's been many years since we last spoke, but I seek your help. A great army marches to take this town. The rat's milky eyes blink for a while, before her ancient head nods, and taps a claw at a box full of artifacts, some old and rusted, others shining and new. Then it draws a symbol in the dust and raises one finger. Estrella nods. She wants the artifacts. Artifact Empire Burden. Oh, Empire's Burden. Well, we don't have Empire's Burden. What about Sildirs though? But that means we can't do this unless we have Empire's Burden on us. Damn. But Queen of Plague has returned to the deck. Well, Queen of Plague wasn't the worst one. King of Plague was always... I hated King of Plague. Ah well. What about the Sildirs? Sildirs hisses. No. No. None left. Only rat left. Estrella frowns with guilt. Long before either of us were born, the Sildirs were a significant presence in this land. Then, I believe, a past emperor decreed that they must be her. Ask Estrella how she came by such an unusual contact. When I was a child, I stumbled upon this underground maze and the other queen by accident. This was, of course, long before I was even a soldier, before the propaganda campaigns declaring the Sildirs and monstrous vermin to be eradicated. Estrella shakes the bad thoughts from her head and gazes sadly at the ancient rat. She saved my sister and me from an underground worm once. She was quite a fearsome fighter back then. I suppose she's getting quite old. Quite long in the tooth now. In the tooth now. She must be at least 300 years old. How old are you that she was actually still capable of fighting normally in that case? When you encountered her, and how old are you now? Maybe, Shepra. Now ask if the Elder Queen really is royalty. Ella shrugs. This was all before my time. I can't be sure. When I was a child, when she was less old, she referred to herself as Elder Queen. Now she just calls herself Rat. The Empire doesn't have much official interest in their history. From what I've heard, the Sildirs did have royalty. Kings and queens and princes. Yeah, that's what they called themselves in the last game, but we do not have Empire's Burden. So we need to do this mission when we have Empire's Burden in our deck. The old rat's wide eyes stare unblinkingly as you exit. Ah well. Exactly, T-Bangins. And we haven't even gone through the first level yet, so that's why we're gonna explore some more around the tower. Because there might be a need for more
to find what you need.
Unimpressed farmer. See an adventurer leaving a farm with a large basket of fresh vegetables and sweet pies. He grins at you as he passes, looking terribly pleased with himself. An elderly farmer flaps his hand at you as you near the farm. "Ho, adventurer," he shouts. "Be you a small potato or an acclaimed hero? Come closer to my eyes and I can see you." Oh, you got 18 fame, that's not bad. You require 30 fame, damn. He squints at you and declares you a nobody, a small potato after all. He turns his nose up at you and bids an awkward goodbye before leaving his lands. No food unless we have 30. Gotcha. Infamous. Whilst passing through a nondescript village, a red-faced drunk grabs your arm. "It's the mercenary that was at the burning of Brayden." Submit to a trial by fire. That doesn't sound like a good idea. The villagers refuse to believe your protested innocence. Surrounded by a bevy of sharp pitchforks, you hear a voice shrill. Will you submit to a trial by fire, you murderer? If it comes to combat, killing villagers will surely make you even more notorious. Well, let's see what chat wants to do. Are we just gonna go ahead and lit ourselves on fire just a teeny tiny little bit? Or are we just gonna go ahead and try to escape? Because I think I know the answer to this one. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure why I needed a vote for this. There was no other option, was there, really? Sure. Before you know it, you find yourself tied to a stake. The villagers eagerly set the wood at your feet alight. Can we escape it? I want to go for the thing, but... Oh, I got him! Huge success! That's what the golden one is all about. I'll take it. And just as the flames begin to warm the wood beneath you... Oh, the wood beneath your feet. A village elder hurries out from the crowd. Stop! I've seen this mercenary save us all from the great doom! An urgent muttering spreads through the crowd, and you are untied. Before you leave, the elder grasps your elbow, and with a slamming of her palm against your forehead, blesses you. Don't mind if I do. Simony remedy. If we have 0 gold and 0 food at the beginning of a new map, draw 6 game cards. Then discard. Look at the stuff we have. How are we ever going to even try to use this? Ah, well. Infamous once again. We were at the burning of Brayden. Well, I believe. Let's do this again. Let's get more blessings. What? Too fast? Yeah, let's retry. Let's calm down a little. Yeah, just calm down. It's fine.
That will set you in good stead from here.
So, again, he's gonna save us for fame and a blessing. Gambler's insurance. After losing 3 precision gamuts with a failure or huge failure, draw 2 equipment cards and then discard this card. So we could purposely lose those in order to gain some equipment. And a wetland ambush with a general of steel. But he's alone. He's alone. Gee. Ah, well. It's an honest duel, but he has a bunch of archers helping him out from somewhere. Nobody knows where, but he doesn't even have armor. So it's fine. We'll just murder the crap out of him. No problem, silly old general. What kind of general fights enemies alone? That wasn't very smart now, was it? Ah, well. 2 fame. We don't have enough to get out of potato fame, though. But we have a bunch of extra food. And a little bit less gold. Ah, well. I guess we're gonna make our way into the tower. Enter the tower. Captain Hardwick signals you over. When you reach a safe landing, return to report what you've seen. Make your watch over you, he adds gruffly. You arrive at the first landing and the first door. And true to Hardwick's word, the wooden door lacks even a handle, and your attempts to kick it or open are futile. There's a stone gargoyle beside it, its hand outstretched, its mouth a gaping grin. 20 pieces of food in your hand. We definitely need 100. If every floor takes 20, we definitely need 100. We can make 15 extra food inside probably, right? I'm gonna assume we can. We have armor gluttony, so that probably should be fine. I believe. Lady Agazia. You venture up the stairs, preparing yourself for whatever is in store. Ooh, let's make our way through a dungeon. Let's hope there's some more food inside. There's always stuff along the way. Well, yeah, teeny tiny little bit of food. That's for sure. Let's go. Oh, damn it. We're fine though. Mike. Really? I kind of just walked through it. Damn it. Well, that's unfortunate. We get 2 extra food. What it's all about. Ow. But I had to move because of that spinning thing behind us as well. Not cool, game. Not cool, but that one was very short. I'll take it. So we're on the first floor. Relieved, you pass through the trap level's exit. There's a stone lever by the exit, glowing with silver light. You take the risk and pull it. A reef of silver light passes through you. You feel a strange sensation in your kneecaps as you watch your rations transform into... Well, flipping those around right now doesn't actually matter all that much because we have 50 gold as well. But bizarrely, essentially your notoriety has changed. We also get our fame and food swapped. Oh, well, I did not need all that fame. How do you even swap our famousness? how does that work? Well, they did call it bizarre. Well, wonder whether there's a pattern in the Silver Light's magic. When the lever appears to have deactivated the traps, it is now safe to journey up to this point.
Who is it who dwells atop
There is
this
spiral
tower?
up the
And
into
why
the
do they
darkness.
strive so to keep you out?
As you ascend the stairs, you pass a dimly lit landing, empty, save for a primitively hewn stone bear sat in the center. Let's approach the statue, see what's going up. Exactly, I can see. Oh, please, sea wagons. No, literal potato fame. God damn it. But close up, the statue's eyes are bored so deep into the stone that they resemble dark, endless pits. There's an inscription etched upon its snout. I laughed and she cursed me. I walked for an age to see her, weeping. I felt fury as she kissed her lover. Grant me the face of my last hour. Make a happy face, make a sad face, make an angry face, or ignore the bear and continue up the tower. So, of your last hour? I laughed and she cursed me. I walked for an age to see her weeping. Well, probably just angry face? Right? You know what? Am I missing something here? Is this not really just the angry face? Grant me the face of my last hour. I walked
I've
for an
waited
age to see her.
100 years for my revenge.
Felt fury as she
It
kissed
appears
her
I must
lover.
wait 100 more.
Happy face. Probably killed her, which is why he smiles. That is fair. That is fair. I laughed and the reason she cursed him was because she killed her. That sounds like a plausible explanation. I can actually get behind that. Sure. Let's just make some happy faces. At first, nothing happens, and you feel quite foolish. Then, golden liquid begins to leak from the statue's eyes. As it drips onto the floor, it hardens into solid gold tears. Well, 3 different tears, like, get an extra food. After a time, the golden tears abate. Your grinning and smiling is not rewarded with additional gold. You find nothing else of interest on this landing. You journey upward into the tower and arrive at another handleless door. A distant sound of blades heralding more traps beyond the threshold. Beside it, another stone gargoyle. Remembering your promise, you head back down the tower to report back to Captain Hardwick. Motion of you for some health gain. And if I do. Apparently, Menden, but it does appear to be the case. Now you report to Captain Hardwick about what you had witnessed within the tower. He notes it down and lets you go on your way. Oh, we need 20 gold. Apparently, it puts us back every time. But we're probably not going to go below 20 food. So we can explore around the tower on this floor still. Because, like, there's 8 things, so we're going to still have 1 food after we give 20, and we might even have more food by the end of it all. Dark alleys. There's some people with some stuff. Terror, Blight, and a Frost Berserker have a unknown chest among them. But there's a ring of food just lying on the ground on the other side. I actually am not that interested in the ring of food. A ring of food says, like, ignore gaining gold or other gain cards and then you get 2 food instead. I think we're actually doing okay with that. I want to go for the locked chests. Let's go beat these guys. Man, alright, Draco, but at least we're famous. At least we're famous. No. Hi there. Odd group you got here, buddies. That's for sure. So, could you all calm down and just die? That sounds more like it. So, get rid of this other norm there, and then we'll just start bashing on their armor. Bash, bash, bash. It takes just a few hours before the armor is gone, because we don't have a particularly good anti-armor weapon right now. But I guess that's fine. Really? You managed to follow me all the way there? Well, I guess we didn't go through this without taking damage, but we didn't take too much damage. So that's fine. No. There you go. That's more like it. And alright, botnik. So, what's in this chest? Another 4 fame? Well, I guess we know not to go to the confused thief. It sounds like a really bad idea to go there. Don't really want to go to Infamous either, but if we hit another blessing, I'd actually be kind of down for that. Clear food, don't mind if I do. Armor gluttony buffs it a little still, and there's a secret compartment in the bottom of the chest. Can we open that chest? Yes, we can. No, Confused Thief is just a real big dick. I don't want to have anything to do with that guy. So, the nearest talents
to the ages left these. May you wield them as well.
Create a damage area that lasts for 6 seconds when activated. Area causes extra damage to Corrupted. If we corrupted with a finisher or destroy their armor to create an arc of energy, the damage is okay. So these are basically lightning dual wielding things versus Corrupted. It sounds kind of cool, but not what we need. But we didn't know what it did yet, so kind of, Let's go grab ourselves a blessing, I believe. So it's a mercenary that was at the burning of Braden. We'll have a trial by fire. I believe in the power of get good. See, I got good at this. It's okay. It's okay. So more fame and a blessing. Long shot. Roll exact dice for 2 equipment cards. In this case, I'd kind of be down for that. So what's going on in this band of thugs? So there are some people having some fun in a tent. Can we figure out where the success is at? No, that seems like a little hard. There is a thing that allows me to gain 2 equipment cards if I fill 3 of those on purpose, but I can also just get more blessings. Blessings are cool. Who messed with the code numbers? I don't remember anybody doing that. Maybe Sormarin? That's the only other person who really does anything with the quotes. But chat says 4. Is it truly 4? Let's find out. It is! Actually got a success on this, but there are still some greedy silencers there. A few unsavory looking people exit the tent in a menacing fashion, along with a bevy of skeletons. What are you doing here, snooping around here? You're trying to kill our skeleton friends here? Another thief brandishes their weapons frantically. No! Leave them alone! They just cause they're skeletons. They don't mean they did nothing wrong. I was not gonna kill them, but you insist on coming to kill me, so you know. Well, there you go, Dennis. I don't know anything about that, though. I didn't touch it. I didn't know it was happening in chat either. But skeletons don't scare me. But those silencers do. No. No, you don't. No, you don't, I said. I said no! Now, leave my waifu alone. No, you don't. No. No, you don't. There you go. That wasn't too bad now, was it? Yeah. Basically the only waifu material in the game. And she comes along with us. Now, a mage pokes her head out, and, well, we don't have time for this, but at least we don't have to fight an... Well, I'd rather fight an ogre than that, actually. A Refa's wager. Acquire 50 gold on a single map. You gain 50 max life, then discard this card. Ooh. So if we get our food and gold swapped, or something and something swapped again, should be okay. The only scary part is, what if at one point they swap our life and food totals, and then we suddenly have 34 max life? That is the thing that bothers me. But hey, for fame and blessing, one drunken night. Let's go grab some loot from this here dungeon. But like, if they can swap our fame with food, it is not a stretch to believe they're gonna swap our max health with food as well. So I need to find some extra food to make sure we have some max health left. And there's a lot of, well, no, there's a decent amount of food in here. 2 cases of food. That's pretty decent. So let's see. So, making our way through this perfectly fine. Nothing to worry about. Going to be the actual hero chat deserves. Right? Right. Yeah. I'll take it. So, about that. I know you can see it. It's never gonna happen. So, 2 more fame. And we find a whole bunch of stuff. So I'll just take that bunch of stuff and be on our way. We actually did make 50 gold, so we gain 50 max food, max life. Because, why did the thing then just come up? That's weird. Ah well. Yvette and Yvonne, once again. They should give us quite a bit of food. We already have the potion of youth, so I wonder what happens if we find it again. Oh, 69 and 41. Yeah, that was so horrendous, Dennis. That was so horrendous. Always 4? But so many people say 2 though. It must be 2. There you go. I'm surprised there's actually 2 full-grown adult sisters right there. And they insist you stay for some pie. Oh. 2 adult sister pie? Sure. But yeah, since we already have the flask of youth, we'll just gain some extra food. I'll take that. But the carriage of the departed. Let's go collect some bodies over in Hull. Might be some food if we can roll some 16s. That is not a 16. Can re-roll a cheesy 16? Maybe. Oh. Not cheesy enough. Should have gone for a full roll. But 10 deceased. We can. That's not too bad. Can we roll a 16 now, though? That's the real question.
Back to the bones.
Bam.
I hope you have learned to be their
That's
master.
not bad. We couldn't turn 1 into 6. Thanks, Evax. Can we turn this into a 6? Can we cheesy roll it? No. But can we just roll for the gods? No, it made it work. Ah well, we'll just get some food, gold in that case. 1 gold per deceased corpse we got. And now we gain our 50 bonus max health because of Herefus. So, I was not expecting to actually do that. But another band of thugs. Let's go beat them up. But how terrible will this fight be? I'd rather have a fail than a success. I never said which god, Draco, and I should have specified. So, 1 or 4? Well, yeah, it is a majority on the 4s. I'm gonna let you guys vote for 1 extra second. Now, give me 1 second. Burdens of living at home. But okay, it's 4. That's the successes. I didn't want to get the success though. It's okay. I made it back. But some silencers and some skulls. Let's hope these silencers don't actually beat us up this time. Hopefully, I can see that. I asked for no success. But we should be able to handle these guys fairly well. I believe at the very least. There's especially the skeletons, because they're basically non-existent. But he hit me, and let that happen. That's not good. My food just get hurt. That's not good. There you are. So, everything should be fine now. Nothing to worry about. Wait, he's not dead yet? Thought he was gonna be dead. That was wrong. We do get hit every once in a while, but we have so much, well, we have a decent amount of food, and the armor gluttony also gets more armor, more food we have, so it's actually not hurting all that much. Oh, please, Shepra. Oh, please, Langley. But hey, she throws a sack of something at us again. This time, some equipment. Odysseus Charm. Create an armor that lasts 60 seconds while active. Gain +1 food for every enemy defeated, but not undead. Only 3 uses. Another 30 gold. More gluttony. Another 15. That's a lot of gold. Holy crap. Ah well, I guess we're gonna make it up the tower again. That sounds alright. Let's enter that tower. So, Captain Hardwick signals you over. Once you reach a safe landing, return to report what you've seen again. Make her watch over you, he asks gruffly. Now, climb the tower, passing uneasily through deactivated traps until you reach the next gargoyle impeding your progress. The stone gargoyle clawed hands wait expectantly at your offering.
How
Here
easily
you go,
will
buddy.
pass the traps put there to stop you?
Your ancient gears in the walls click to life, and the wooden doors swing open. You venture up the stairs, preparing yourself for whatever lies in store. Let's make it through them traps. Food for life. I just hope it's not max life. At least let it be normal. Just my straight up life. But that means like our own blood becomes our food. That sounds like we have to self-cannibalize. It's just silly, isn't it? I'll take some extra gold though. I'm not gonna say no to that. No, you don't. That seems easy to pass. Oh yeah. Nothing to worry about. Easy. I gained some extra health because why not? I can just roll through those easy. Nothing to worry there. That's a lot of spinning stuff though. Did I spot some more food? Oh, no, I spotted some more loot on this side. I can just not say no. It's just not in you. There you go. It's worth the 2 food. So. Well, it's just 4 health, it's fine. Probably not the best idea to try to pass a rotating death trap, counter its rotation. But it's fine, it's fine. We made it. So, relieved, you pass through the trap level's exit. You pull the stone lever by the exit. A wreath of silver light passes through us. What gets swapped this time? You feel a strange sensation in your kneecaps, and you watch your coins disintegrate, only to be replaced by other coins? Bizarrely, it sounds like your notoriety has changed. Oh, now it's food for... We are famous! We are actual, literally the most famous people that exist in the Empire. Holy crap. You wonder whether there's a pattern to the silver lights. Pulling the lever appears to have deactivated the traps. Now save a journey up until this point.
More questions.
Stairs spiral up into the darkness. Suddenly, you hear a shriek like banshee, and a dark shape comes rushing down the steps towards you. Hit it! Dodge out of the way! Knowing Shepard, he would have wanted us to hit it. Let's go hit ourselves a Banshee. You draw your weapon and smash it into its head. The shape topples down the stairs into the light. With a sinking heart, you recognize the sigil of the Empire. It's a soldier. She may be one of Hardwick's. Oh. While those in the encampment are tanned and fattened on fish, her face is gaunt and pale. You wonder how long she's been in this place, and why she could not leave. On closer inspection, the soldier is still breathing, albeit unconscious. You jog a little up the stairs and find that yet another door precedes this landing, with familiar begging gargoyle. You hoist the soldier over your soldier. Okay. And head back down the tower to report to Captain Hardwick. You hoist your soldier over your soldier. There's an unfamiliar flurry of activity from Hardwick's soldiers when you return with the body. Captain Hardwick brusquely grunts. His thanks as soldiers clap your back. Let's explore around the tower. Find some more loot before things go bad. I just want to get a little extra food. Maybe over my soldier waifu? Maybe. Let's actually camp. See if we can buy something over here. Oh, I actually want this. That gives us the ability to reflect, so we can actually do our ability. We can go for the Archer's Banes as a quest, so we then have to reflect 15 times. That's okay, so let's do that.
A name tinged with irony.
Buy some extra food though. We'll buy some extra food. That's for safety's sake, you know. Buy one at a time because that's way more with the armor gluttony. I like to call it soldier too, but oh please, Limitus. I would also just not hoist somebody over my soldier like that, if it was going to be like that. But hey, it's the mercenary at the burning of Braden again. We have not become more famous by now. Okay, fine, we'll submit to the trial by fire and get ourselves another blessing. Because I've gotten good at this. Wait for it to go, and go back, and no. Yeah.
Nicely timed.
They're always static. It becomes possible. We're actually people that are gonna save them from the impending doom, and he even blesses us instead. If we have exactly the target value of the dice gambit, of a dice gambit, we gain 5 equipment cards, so we'll be super stacked. Caravan robbery. You get a second chance to get the map, so just in time to actually ambush this caravan. Let's go ambush them. We failed this once during this very mission already, but you can explore so much on this silly action. Alright, Dennis, good night. No. Not normally one for a scene, but we really need that map. I agree, I want that token as well. So, we have ambushed them. There's guards on the way. There's a Tyrant Frost guarding right now. We need to grab the map. This is a 1 speed. Go! This was a 2 speed. Why does the speed always change on this? But hey, we don't have the map. Let's try again. There's an extra monster in there now.
A vain man. You must.
This is definitely still a 3
game. This game has been my focus for more years than I can
got him.
count.
About
I
damn
have a
time.
certain pride regarding its twists.
Later,
and
Galen.
turns.
I have not managed to upgrade the jousting armor yet. We've tried a few times, but after last try, we said, you know what? Let's just do the next mission. Let's see. Amidst the chaos, you find a wagon that Merrick had described. As cartographer attempts to temper the horses, You sneak aboard and rifle through their papers and parchments. Tucked under a board of ale and a glittering silver ornament, you find it, the map of the Great Sands. You swing the sack over your soldier next to the carriage. We're gonna leave with our spoils and return to Merrick before we get caught by the guards. So, Emergence still reeling from the shock of your ambush, and with Imperial soldiers fast approaching, you make your escape. Arrayed from the chaos, you check your spoils before continuing on your journey. 20 health, and the map. You find Merrick waiting where you left him. His eyes grow wide at the sight of the map, and with a flourish, it disappears beneath his cloak. Tell no one of this, he says with a smile. Maybe at the edge of the sands in 3 nights' time, which is the continuation of the quest in the next token. I'll take it. Oh, Feliz Draco. But the unusual contacts once again. The sad part about it all is we can't actually do this, but we still have to go through to find the rat. We do not have the equipment we need to bring with us to this encounter in order to finish this encounter, sadly. But hey, I'll grab more loot. More loot sounds fine. Oh, food. Ah! Fire. Did not need to find fire. I did not think I was actually finding fire the way I was moving, but hey, that's me. Game is probably correct on that one. Oh, well, I definitely did walk into that fire. Never mind me. Okay. I apparently rolled into that tower. I did not know I could do that, to be honest. Oh, please, Harf. Sometimes fire is a buff. Add it to your sword or something. Cool enchanted weaponry. Why can't we just have cool enchanted entire bodies? Why can't we just not have entirely burning bodies as a buff? Like, who would ever, like, if we find some people that fight with fists and such, who would ever want to try to touch us? But it's okay though. It's okay. So, we make it to the end, but there's nothing we can do because we do not have the item. And you guys took 20 gold. That's not cool. The silver there though. Swapping our gold and food right now does not seem like a great idea. But if we swap the maybe the fame and food, like what if it goes from food and gold to food and fame to gold and fame to food and fame? Well, no, it'll go back to food and gold again. That's gonna be our next swap? Probably. I refuse to believe in the life swap, where it's not gonna be. But we don't have to attempt to touch it this time. Because we're good. We're fine. But the unimpressed farmer, this time we are not of potato fame. This time we are of an acclaimed hero fame. Let's approach the thing. So, why it's you? I'm honored, adventurer. Simply honored. He insists on gifting you a basket of overflowing with freshly baked bread and fruits. 5. And 1 from the armor gluttony. Another 7. And 1 from the armor gluttony. Another 15 in armor gluttony. Okay, we got a decent amount of food. Infamous. Okay, we were at the fire breeding. Let's go for a trial by fire and get ourselves another blessing. Go back and forth and back. Yes, we try. Okay, I filled it. Forth and back and hoi! Okay, it's okay. Thank God we got Estrella with us that can allow us to retry this once. But she'll be out of combat for a few different events now, though. But we got a blessing for Yagmi's reward. After 3 combats against Corrupted, draw 6 game cards, then discard this. Goblin Town. Well, we visited Goblin Mountain before, but can we do so again? Name? Oh yeah, he does give us. Well, let's go get ourselves an infinite amount of golden food again. Although mind if I do. But we already visited Goblin Town. I don't mind visiting Goblin Town again. No, I've seen better amounts of gold from the Goblin Town. Let's just explore Goblin Town. What if we just find something cool on the streets of Goblin Town? How about that? That is the question. Don't believe Dead Rock. It's either 3 or 4. It's a tough one. But there's a majority on the 4 due to Licken. I believe you. It was actually 3. Was real close though. But yeah, there was nothing to be found, and we'll just have to make our way out of the place because something happens that forces us to move, and we even got teleported to the wetland ambush. That's a lot of blight dudes. Was not expecting to get ambushed by blight. You can take care of some blight. There was a majority though, Razor. I can't just say no to a majority. No. First time we actually find a ward of the innocent. Travel lightly, look far. Touch are the songs of the plainswoman who once roamed these lands. You say so. We're all alone. This seems like a great fight to try to use Adisha Sharman though. So let's just go ahead and do a little bit of damage to everybody. And Adisha's charm allows us to get food for every kill. So, how about we activate this? So, now, for a minute, all the kills give us 1 food, like that. I saw a green +1. So, that's another one now. Give me more food. Now that I activated the thing, and also, can you stop actually getting that hit in once in a while? That'd be nice. This minute is very long, I have to say. And I'm not gonna say no to a very long minute if it gives me more food. I'll just take what the game gives me, if I get the profit from it. I finally don't see a +1 though, so I think we got like 6 food out of that. That's not too bad. Well, there are some missions that are just all zombies. But these are not even just your regular old zombies, they are corrupted. Oh, please, Cody. That's a lot of food they had on them, though. God damn. 95 food. We are finding so many things just in general on this mission, though. That's ridiculous. Ah, well. I guess we'll make our way up again. Roberta Captain Hardwick. He knows what we explored. Let's enter that tower. So, once you reach a safe landing, return to report what you've seen. Make her watch over you. So, get to the Stone Gargoyle again, we hand another 20 pieces of food. So, venture up the stairs, preparing yourself for whatever lies in store. What is? This is not a store. I was lied to. Ooh. That's definitely worthy of calling itself a trap. That's for sure. Are we good? We good. There's nothing on the sides? No. So we should be able to just go through the middle and be fine. Why would you ever go through the sides here? There's nothing there. Ah well. Thanks for the help. So, relieved, you pass through the traps level's exit. You pull the stone lever by the exit, and a reef of silver light passes through us. Now what happens? You feel a strange sensation in your kneecaps and watch, stunned, as your coins become baked potatoes, and your rations turn to silver. So, we swap those for +2 food, -2 gold. What a difference! Well then. I wonder whether there is a pattern. So next time we switch 77 food for 180 fame. Yeah, I can live with that. That sounds fine. From the lever appears to have deactivated the traps. It is now safe to journey up to this
The
point.
end is in sight.
Oh.
Or is it?
As you climb, you notice more and more vines breaking through the tower masonry. You reach the next landing and your jaw drops. Somehow, growing from the stone is a huge tree. It seems ancient, craning your neck. You see its branches disappear high up in the darkness above. It sways gently, despite there being no breeze. Let's climb it. You grab hold of a branch and hoist yourself up. As you navigate the twisted branches, you feel like a child again. Dim light filters peacefully through the leaves, dappling the tower in a warm glow. Hanging from a branch, you spy a pear and glowing with a familiar silver light. I might as well just eat it. The pear is crisp and sweet. Its sticky juices clog your throat and you begin to chaw. Okay. Well, that's not good. You feel a strange sensation in your kneecaps, and now our rations transform into freshly baked vegetable pies. So I don't like my current food anymore because it changed shape? No. But we sense our notoriety has changed. So yeah, we got our 108. I'll take that. So you wonder whether there's a pattern to the Silverlight's magic. Eat the pear again? No, I think we're good for the pear. Yeah, I don't feel like choking some more. We're good. Now, you sit on the branch in silence for a moment, before climbing back down and continue your exploration of the tower. You journey higher into the tower, the stairs spiral around a massive tree in what seems like an age. Finally, you reach yet another barred door in its gargoyle sentry. Head back down to report to Captain Hardwick. Poison of Youth heals us back up again. Ooh. Word of Innocent gives us a position of 2 different things. There's some dark alleys that way. No, I think we can just continue further up. We're fine. Report to Captain Hardwick about what you had witnessed within the tower. He notes it and lets you go on your way. Let's just get into the tower again. We have so much everything, we should be fine. So you return to the tower and find the Empire's camp empty. Cursing, you realize that Captain Hardwick and his soldiers have decided to descend the tower. If they find the sorceress, they will surely kill her. Oh,
Mages have
tower.
always had to deal with fear.
We're
The
ready.
usurper has organized an inquisition to put an end to us. He has not succeeded yet.
Though no hungry gargoyles bar your way, the traps have been powered up again. You grit your teeth and enter the first trap level once more. You must reach the top of the tower before it's too late. Those damn dirty Empire bastards. Nah, we don't really need more blessings, I think. We'll be fine. Send the tower in 2 minutes. Well, I guess we're rolling. Ow. We're fine. Ow. We're fine. See, we got a fire buff again. See, just 10 seconds. That doesn't take too long. It's fine. We got really high armor anyway because that 180 armor. Oh my god, let's actually check. So for every 5 food, we gain 3 extra. We're getting 40 bonus defense right now. We're good on defense. That's actually kind of silly, just how much damage reduction we have because of that. No time to waste. Let's keep going. But there's loot! I can't say no yes to the loot this time though. No, can't. Need to make it to the end. For the Empire does unspeakable thing. Easy. Nothing to worry about whatsoever. I do have to say that compared to Hand of Fate 1, the traps in this game are lots easier. Way easier. I actually got myself killed multiple times on traps in the first one. But yeah, there's one more to go. I'm not entirely sure if there is Dead Rot. Like this special armor has like basically infinite armor gain potentially, but there's not really any other armor that I know of that has a similar type of effect on it that could lead to such a thing. But we're good. And they still give us a helmet at the very end there, so that's kind of nice. It's not a one-to-one armor ratio, but I'm not entirely sure what it truly is. It doesn't. Is it really just a percentage ratio? Maybe it is. Past this door, you go ever upward to the next gargoyle. Find a way clear. The door is ajar. You push past it, but it does not lead to another trap level. A cold breeze buffets you. You are outside, being pulled this way, not by the winds. If you fell, it would be your death. Stairs loop around the tower, leaping upward, surely to the top. You reach the top and see an old robed woman restrained in ropes. Captain Hardwick, holding a sword to her throat. General, see you. There is no pity in his eyes as he looks to you, only wild fear. Back! This has been corrupted by mage filth, unnatural, dangerous filth. His voice raises shrilly as he lifts his sword for the executioner's blow. You leap forward and parry his strike. There's some musketmen over there. We're gonna go ahead and counterattack those musketmen 15 times so we can actually get the token for this sword as well. That could be kind of nice again. Yeah, respected by his soldiers, family man, and with fondness for fishing. And now, one of you will die. Generals cause damage in an area when they sound their horn. Use evade to make your way out. Sure. Ow. But yeah, we can take those. I wonder how much damage reflecting those shots to us, though. Stop that. Ow. Ooh. Well, it's 4 damage. I have a decent amount of health, man. I just want to get shot at by those guns. I missed them. Oh. I need to hit those bullets 13 more times. There you go. And we're all good. No, you don't. How about one of these? There you go. No, you don't. But I don't want to kill you because then the fight might just end. I need these guys to shoot at me. Please, somebody, try to kill me. No, you don't. Don't make the general do all your fighting for you. Just shoot at me. You know you want to. Let's do it. There you go. That's more like it. Like 4? Oh, you don't. That's more like it. Just nice and cheesy. Just the way we like it. Ah, I was not supposed to dodge that. He finally shot at me. And I just ruined it. Ow. But that's fine. I got it reflect. That's all that matters. Getting a reflecting shield together with the Archer's Bane is actually not a very common thing. Did you really just... I wasn't even moving all that much. I was just trying to keep this general occupied. I said occupied, not with me. Come on, biscuits. I believe in you. You want to help your general. One of these days. Okay. Let's just make it less epic. You're just gonna have to die. If that's the end of the fight, then so be it. Because this is getting sad. Those guys do not want to help out their friends. Maybe I just have to try to kill them. What if that works? I guess if we get like through halfway through the token, it's pretty decent already. Maybe. Hopefully. Kind of ish. We're not just blocking bullets with a shield. We're actually hitting bullets back to their faces. But they really do not want to shoot you. So, how about we don't do that? There you go. You want to shoot me? It's not that hard, I'm just standing right here. I'm not quite sure what you guys are up about, but stand down. Oh, hey, fight is not over yet, actually. I'll take it. So, with the general gone, there's nothing to do for you guys but to shoot me. So you have to go and try. You can't just try to jump off the off the tower. That's not how it's gonna work. You're not gonna avoid me like that. Well, you're gonna avoid me, but you're still gonna die. That's the problem you guys have, I think. I should have been counting, because I don't think I actually know how far along we are. But things are definitely going faster now. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2. There you go. 2. Might as well just die. 3. Okay. Now, if we don't have the token now, then so be it. There you go. Nice and anticlimactic. Well, some fights do actually end lightly. But we got it, so that's good enough. I'll take it. 14? No, we actually got it. Now, you begin to untie the old mage. He stares unblinkingly. Well, unblinking. You are the one who will kill him. Who are you? I am the sorceress atop the tower. He doesn't appear to have anything else to say on the matter. But what about the Emperor? Why are we killing him? Emperor? She licks her dry, wrinkly lips. Is that what he calls himself now? The dealer is the Emperor? The sorceress becomes frustrated at your clear confusion. The game of life and death, boy. He controls it now, and the land weeps for it. The north is burning. Peasants are forced to leave their homes and wander until they starve. Have you not seen the slave ships sent south? They creak, filled to the brim with his own children. You'll force the world into submission if you must. After it goes. He turns to you, voice low, and he wants to kill you. The Reaper, this Hardwick man. Yes, yes. The sorceress grasps your hands in hers. He wants to slice your head from your shoulders, to flay your skin and burn you alive, but you evade him at every turn. You do not feel it in the air. The land rebels against his iron grip. The sorceress sweeps her arms high, as a deep rumble fills the sky. The High Priestess will soon descend the mountain on the great beast as her people's last hope. The mages rue anarchy. The blight grows stronger every day. Soon, the very sea will run red. But if the dealer is the Emperor, then that would mean that he is the source of the corruption, which you can also then kind of see on his left arm. Neat. Pretty good, Demon Stalker. Pretty good. This will not end unless he is dead. Her head snaps to you, suddenly suspicious. What will you do if you face him? Tell her you intend to win the game of life and death. I intend to win this game of life and death. Her ink-black eyes scrutinize you. No good can come of this. No man was ever meant to command a game. Eat these words. Before Callus, there was another, and before him another, and another before that. Her dry, wrinkled hands grab yours. Swear to me if it comes to it. Her eyes are blacker than night. Smash it. Burn the throne. Split the game down the middle, so none may sit at the table again. That is kind of an interesting development in the story. I like that. Now, for reaching the final act of the Sorcerer's Tale, the Silver Deer, Fairy Ring with a token attached, and Mystical Land. So now we can have a Mystical Deer always swap our stuff. But I think it actually remembers the Silver Light position. So next time we see Silver Deer, it would swap our Golden Fame? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen. Now, and for the final act, we find the Bounty Hunter's Helm, Wondrous Bounty, Chef's Charm, and Assassin Blades. And for reaching the top of the Sorcerer's Tower, apparently it's also possible to not reach the top of the Sorcerer's Tower. Apparently so. The Unimpressed Farmer. We're gonna be potatoes forever, apparently. The tokens give you more of these cards, so you can have more cool stuff happen. The Confused Thief. But why would you ever add the Confused Thief if there's no token to it? And the Demon's Eye. Interesting. Platinum token thing though, it's always cool. And for raiding the caravans, we find Desert Trek, and we need that to defeat the devil. And for persecuting ranged enemies with Archer's Bane, we gain the Dazzling Blade. So just an upgraded version, sure. That means we can try to do the devil, try to get gold. I believe. Let's get this devil. Yeah, Confused Thief to fuck you in endless mode, that makes a lot more sense because you are never going to bring that regularly. Like, there's no reason to ever attempt to bring that. But I guess we definitely don't need Lady at the Lake. Do we need a maiden? Don't need a maiden. I'll take extra blessings. Do I need equipment? I think I'll actually see what's in here. We don't need that. Equipment could be nice though. Let's not. Desert Trek in order to actually create a route to the final area. And can you even... Where's he at? Can you even choose him? Yeah, you can choose him, but... You can gain gold or food from him. He's not literally guaranteed negative. Neat. Anyway. So we don't need to know what demon does. I think I want to add the shrine. There you go. I personally don't really care, TBC. If you want to give it to somebody, like, I'm not gonna stop you, because it's always stuff. But like, you should never, like, if somebody asks for, like, please give me a sub, never give those people a sub. You never want to have beggars actually get stuff, because then that means everybody's gonna start begging. That's the only guideline on that. Let's see. Mask of Holy Fortunes might be useful. Emperor View is actually not all that useful right now. Bruce Bane? Do we need that? I don't. So, do we want to bring the icy weapon at the beginning? No, we already, well, I need Lionheart. Might not actually need Lionheart. What we need is... that's a good question, actually. What do we need? This. Want the Gambler's Jewel? Maybe. I don't think we necessarily need that. So for this mission, the devil tricks us, and we gain a bunch of bonus free stuff, which is nice. But we need to have Desert Trek be our part of the final encounters in order to gain patches to where we need to go. Otherwise, the devil takes our soul forever. Basically, but just don't do anything too silly with it. We have a finite amount of money as well. Let's see. What would be a good thing to bring with us? Definitely want one thing. You know what? Let's just bring this. This guy. And let's have a look at what the Assassin Blade can do if we do find them. It's fine. Now. Also some supplies. Just give away one of my blessings at one point. Sounds fine, actually. Sure. So, let's begin. We get Desert Track early though. That would be kind of awkward, because we needed up the final map. Well, let's see. No, it doesn't go that far, Green Toto, because he already took our soul once.
It has been an eternity since I traveled with like-minded associates.
You arrive at a tavern one evening, anxious to settle beside a roaring fire with your companions. As you enter, however, you are surprised to find no familiar faces. After a meal and several hours of waiting alone, a priest rushes in. Your friend Ariadne is life-stricken at her temple. You arrive at the temple to find Ariadne lying on a simple bed, attended to by a church official. He explains that she has been stricken with dark magic that is slowly draining her life. Ugh, that's not good. Ouch, Stevie's. I miss a couple of days as well, though. You're not the only one. Now, somehow, this malady resists our attempts at curing, the official says, sadly. As if her very soul were poisoned. I'm sorry, our time is limited. The official leaves, shaking his head. It is not my place to say, the young cleric whispers, but perhaps there are other places you may seek help. In my work, helping Northerner refugees, I have heard tales of their high priestess, a mystic of sorts, who moves freely between realm of men and the world beyond. If anyone could help your friend, it would be her. You know that the Northerner priestess will not see you unless you possess enough blessings, but you have few options. With the young cleric's help, you ready Ariadne for transport and leave the temple. So, have to make our way there. First, you guys deal 10 damage to me, because why not? You'd even take 10 max health from me. Nice. Real nice. We had one blessing to start off with, and we find St. Talos Day. There's a priestess going about just giving some people blessings, and we managed to get ourselves to the front of the lines, and let's get ourselves a blessing for... Look. Deft Eye. Wheel gammons are slower. I'm not a big fan of those. How about some good health? No life blessings. Well, how about anything in that case? Allies return. Revive your companion at the beginning of each new map. We don't even need the High Priestess to save her. We have this blessing. That should be fine. Next, the priestess shouts. Alright. But first, a surprise introduction. You're walking past a black, plain-looking carriage when the door suddenly opens and a huge pair of hands lift you inside. The carriage leaps forward as the door shut, and you find yourself sprawled on a seat opposite a huge, powerfully built but unusually ugly man. That's very nice to say. Ah well. Lord Apillion requires your presence, the half-ogre declares. The creature is silent the rest of the journey until you arrive at an impressive manor house. You exit the carriage and are brought into a large hall for an audience with Lord Apillion. Ah, the great adventurer himself! Apillion begins, smiling broadly and stepping forward to greet you. He bows slightly. Demand to know why I was summoned. I only want to offer you my help in the future, Apillion declares, only slightly taken aback by your outbursts. Should you ever need it. How about some information then? I've heard of your exploits. I too am but a servant of the Empire and its people. I'd like to offer my services if you ever have need of them. I don't presume to wield a sword or dodge a claw troll as well as you, of course, but I do try to support good people with supplies and such, especially heroic figures such as yourself. Apillion invites you to stay and entertain him with stories of your adventure so far. He seems captivated by every word, and several hours pass quickly. You'll lead an incredible life. I hope you return again soon with more enchanting tales. Apillion takes an item from many adorning the walls. There you go, saying, "Please accept this paltry gift. Perhaps it will help you rescue your friend." It is some assassin's
Death
blades.
comes as a surprise
What did they
even
do?
to those awaiting it.
Extra
I
good
can tell you
versus
this with
Empire,
confidence.
dudes. It's very odd because dual wields are literally the worst no matter how you look at versus Empire. But we get extra weapon charge for extra knockdown, so that is a very assassinating way to go about that. But no, don't have enough time for that. Now allow my coachman to take you back, and please, come visit again anytime. Lord Apillion, it's waiting right there. Really now, Green Zato. That's why his name is so ominous. Calm down on the booze though, DBZ. But that's okay. A shrine. Your quest brings you to a remote shrine high in the mountains. It is revered among the local peasants for its remarkable healing properties. You kneel before the shrine and beseech the gods to take pity on you. Can we roll an 11 because that's what gods like to do? Roll dice. Ah well. There you go, easy. Carlo, please, Minden. Just as Yu-Gi-Oh predicted. Well, there is also a guy named Merrick, so you might be onto something there, Minden. But sunshine appears through the break in the clouds to bathe you in radiant glow. 10 max health that you guys stole from me. Well, we got it back and then some. I'll take it. Now, the High Priestess, you cross the northern border, and prepare yourself for the long journey up Mount Freitas. You're surprised, however, to find a band of northern warriors waiting for you. The High Priestess is expecting you, the leader of the band declares. Wait, he says, stopping to peer at you intently. Your shadowness, Queen of Frost, cannot abide the presence of the impure. You cannot enter the ritual house without sufficient sacred blessings. You require one more blessing. The Grey Traveler. As you pass near a darkened alleyway one evening, a blackened and misshapen hand grasps you, pulling you close to the darkness. You stand at the precipice of ruin. The Dark Lord has taken an interest in your destiny and even now is engineering your downfall. The hunched creature pulls you with surprising strength further into the shadows. But I can help. There is magic that can help you beat him at his own game. We can craft it, you and I. Doing so may test your spirit, but that's better than eternal darkness, eh? He looks at you, his yellow eyes glowing faintly. Do not fall to despair. We'll meet again soon. What now, young Leah? Why? But hey, Lord Apillion, we need a blessing? That sounds like a good idea to me. You return to the fine mansion of Lord Apillion and are granted an immediate audience. Of course, your quest to save Ariadne, Lord Apillion asks. As many of you have a lack of blessings required to visit the High Priestess. Perhaps I could be of some assistance. I must confess that I have a weakness for games of chance. Apillion leads you to the table in another room. A set of cards is already set out upon it. If you win, then I will provide the blessings you require. Apillion nods as he adds, yes, I have the means. You'd be surprised what magical trinkets end up in my possession as part of my work. If I win, then you must pose with me on my next portrait. It will be titled Champions of the Empire. Perhaps I shall have a statue of us both as well. He gestures for you to sit. I'll even stack the deck in your favor. After all, I enjoy the excitement of the game. Care little for actually winning. You say so. I'm sure you'll do well, Apillion smiles. So we just need to find the not failure. For some reason, I was looking at the failure instead of what it went to the top. And I actually am not entirely sure where it went. Even though it was one super slow move. Oh god. Is 3 safe or is 3 dangerous? Can I have somebody actually oh damn, I forgot the word for that. That's safe? Okay, that's safe. Confirm that, that's the word I'm looking for. Oh, thank god. Thank god. Well done, Apillion claps in appreciation. I think you've played this game before. He gestures to a darkly robed man who you failed to notice standing in the shadowed corner. The man comes to stand before you, his deep voice slowly intoning words in a foreign tongue. My associate is a follower of an ancient religion that you may not be familiar with, but rest assured that his devotion is second to none. As you sit through the lengthy ritual, you find yourself drifting in and out of conscious. Whether from the droning voice of the opponent incense being burned, you cannot say. Guardian Angel, we can double check any card chances. We get extra dice rolls if we don't manage to get the thing. We get +2 for every roll on every dice roll. And huge failures are considered regular failures in precision gambits. So, you suddenly awake. Apillion watching you with mild amusement from across the table. I expect you'll want to begin your journey to the High Priestess immediately. I sincerely hope your friend makes a full recovery. Sure, let's be on our way. And you take another 10 max health. But, the High Priestess. You cross the northern border and go up Mount Freitas once more. You meet again with a band of northern warriors who wait to escort you up the mountain. With your guidance and protection, you quickly find yourself once more in the ritual house of Esmerantia. I know why you have come, the giantess begins, moving to inspect Ariadne. She quickly sneers, saying, "It is no wonder your holy people cannot heal her. This is no minor curse or a spell from a magician. A beast of the underworld has tainted your friend's spirit, and without my help, she will die." Esmerantia pauses to consider you, her gaze boring into your soul. I think your fate will be to one day destroy the one who brings ruin to my people. Until then, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, yes. And Queen of Frost sends you to another room as she prepares the ritual. Many hours later, you are summoned again. You find the queen standing over Ariadne, who appears apart from being famished. Who, apart from being famished, appears fully recovered. Leave when you are ready, Esmerantia declares, turning to leave. But heed my warning, hero. A shadow hangs over your soul. Stray but a little, and you will fail to the ruin of us all. Malaclus told me he was going to the village of Rumstock to investigate a rumor of a magical artifact. Ariadne explains as you leave the ritual house. I was to meet him there some days ago. Well, let's go find Good old Malaclips. As you journey towards Rumstock, you are disquieted by an increasing number of rumors concerning the village. It seems that every traveler coming from that direction has heard of terrible, ritualistic murders being performed in the woods nearby. The rumors also suggest the mage responsible has been captured. Disguised himself as a bard, one fellow declares. I saw him with my own eyes, and he has the look of a killer. Don't worry, continues the man. There will be justice served for those poor souls when that necromancer burns at the stake. Malaclips will be fine, though. I believe. Let's go ahead and check out Malaclips is doing. Ooh, Elder's Gift. That is not the... Ooh. Okay, so we're good on not finding the desert trek yet, which is nice. But you arrive at the outskirts of the village of Rumstock, where Malaclips is being held captive. Oh, can't actually save him yet, so we should just listen to the story. A wooden stake with brushwood piled around it stands in the village center. A few peasants stand around, talking eagerly about the impending doom of the so-called necromancer. You track down the town mayor who, despite your pleas, refuses to consider sparing the mage's life. The creature is bound head to toe in blessed iron, and he'll stay that way until burning under full moon. Good, decent folk from this town have been murdered, and I will see to it that they receive justice. You plead Malaclips' innocence. And who are you that we should listen? The mayor exclaims. It will take more than the word of a nameless mercenary to free this creature of darkness. Well then. What about the Elder's Gift, though? Raiders have destroyed our village, the Elder exclaims in a hushed voice. They were searching for this. He draws an artifact from his cloak. We gain Lionheart. Gain 50 health and 5 max life every time we use it. So that's a good way to heal back up. The Elder's eyes widen as the artifact gives us a faint glow as it rests in your hands. You are indeed worthy of this gift, he continues. May this artifact bring you better fortunes than it did our people, and may their sacrifice be your gain. Innate fame. Don't mind if I do. The Grey Traveler once again. You're camped on the side of the road one moonless night, when a familiar pair of yellow eyes suddenly appears beyond the light of the campfire. You have glimpsed your doom. Take it. The curse is in the cards, you know. He limps from the shadows to sit next to you, although somehow the fire fails to illuminate his form at all. The spell that will be your salvation requires several unique ingredients, the cloaked figure explained. The first task will be to harvest the horn of a diabolic creature. I know of one that will be easy to overcome, he says, producing a silver whistle from his cloak. Strike quickly, though, he pauses to add, as it may escape or you will spend countless lifetimes regretting it. The whistle releases a sharp note, and a fiery portal appears between the two of you. Short horned creature steps out as the portal closes again. Hey, Theophilus, you called? Devil asks, looking up at him. The child-sized creature seems oblivious to your presence. Well, we can't just take our time to ask for his horn, because he said he was going to escape if we did not just strike when we had the chance. So we're going to strike him. Lionheart has 3 uses. It used to have 5 and only gave you 30 health and 3 max for health, but they keep patching the game like that, change some items that apparently are considered OP. But like they go back and forth as well, so it's kind of weird. Ah well, let's strike him from behind. With a mighty blow to the head, you knock the devil unconscious. Soon you have removed one of the beast's horn and handed it to Theophilus, there you go, who places it in a sack made from the same dark material as his cloak. That will do for the first element. I must immediately prepare it, Theophilus says, turning to leave. He regards the limp form of the hellspawn. Do not be here when it wakes up, mortal. It will be angry, and you will not have the means to kill it. Ugh. I didn't need any gold
Your
anyway, did
supplies
I?
are running low.
I hope not.
Make your choices carefully.
Now, last time that we saw this one, we did not actually stay with Hansel all the way. We just need to stay with Hansel all the way. You enter a tavern one evening just as a gang of soldiers rise angrily from a table, leaving just a well-dressed civilian seated. "You cheating son of a harpy," one of them yells. "Gentlemen, please, I cannot help it if Lady Luck has taken to me this fine evening." "Nobody's that lucky," a soldier exclaims, drawing his sword. The other soldiers advance around the table. The unarmed man suddenly leaps from his chair and ducks behind you, saying, "Mercenary, I implore you. I'm a humble and honest merchant in need of aid." "We'll defend Hansel from the soldiers. Save me from this band of treacherous fiends, whom I have offended merely by playing fairly a number of games of chance with, and I'll pay you with gold." "That's our gold, Hansel," the soldiers cry. "Oh, guess we're gonna make some gold." And the right, Demon Stalker. "But we can do with a blessing less proudly. But we warned you, stranger." Hansel runs and hides behind a bench, his money bags clinking loudly as the battle begins. Let's go murder some regular old Empire people. It's fine. Oh, wait a second. We only have basic equipment, and the game decided to give us basic daggers of all things versus these guys. Well, that's gonna be slightly... Well, this fight is gonna be slightly longer than I thought it was gonna be. Because these daggers so bad. Sure, there's a lot of damage numbers, but they're all so low. So low. And could you actually block people, though? That'd be nice. And Ariadne is also not the best fighter, so that doesn't help either. And she's down as well. Don't you dare. I said, don't you dare. There you go. That's more like it. Nice and dead. Really? No, you don't. Alright. Ariadne is so big because she's a hunky lady. That's why. Ah, well, we're fine, though. Having dealt with the threat of the vengeful sword, let's also re-equip over to a neglected sword. Now, having dealt with this threat of the vengeful soldiers, you return to find Lucky Hansel lying still behind a bench. Northerner warriors crouch over him. "A man who cheats has no honor," the Northerner says, matter-of-factly, sheathing his knife and hefting the merchant's money bags. "You will not cheat me again." The Northerners move golden hand. "No, we need to continue going for Hansel because I want that token more than I want the gold."
A reward well earned.
Well, that's an easy way to get a token then. You discover Hansel to be wearing an item that might explain his recent run of luck. Mask of Holy Fortunes. We always see one chance failure in a chance guard gambit. Sure. At the sound of more Empire soldiers approaching, you decide to follow the Northerner's example and exit discreetly. Now, Lord Apillion. You return to this fine mansion of Lord Apillion and are granted an immediate audience. You say that another one of your friends is in peril? Lord Apillion remarks, "How fascinating." You relate some detail as to Malak's situation. "We live in dangerous times indeed," Apillion says, shaking his head. "I see you still bear the marks of battle yourself," Apillion remarks, sending his butler for a healing potion. "Well, thank you for that, I suppose." "How goes your quest to save Malaklips?" Lord Apillion asks. "I cannot convince the villager from Zog to free him." "I know," agreed Tato. Oh, neither do I, but where are you going? Ah, well. Those dreadful peasants in the provinces can be savage folk, Abelian declares. But I have a solution. If you will but play the cards once more. If you win, then I will use my considerable influence to spread the word of your great deeds and service to the people. Bards will sing your praises across the empire. The rabble love nothing more than a hero, a real defender of the people, Apelian explains dryly. If it helps, I'll even have my personal herald accompany you. Your needs are more particular in this case, so I must insist that you up your ante. If I win, you must stay and entertain my guests with tales of your adventures. What do you say? Does the prospect of another winning hand entice you? Well, we need your help. Don't really have a choice. I have to buy, but we need to bring a certain encounter, and we need to get that encounter in the final map, and then we can do it. That is the way to do it, sadly. Yeah, it's more like a Dungeons and Dragons game than anything else. But yeah, that's the spirit, Apollyon explains with a laugh. So we find one thing, and no, we don't need Ariadne for this. So what's the top card? Ooh, I saw that one. Even I saw this one, so I'll just take it. Desert Trek, the vibe. Another win, Apollyon exclaims. You're adept at both combat and the finer arts. You've come at a kind of a weird mission though for the muffin, because this guy is actually our enemy, even though he's giving us all the loot we've ever actually tried to live for. Now, I shall make plans for my associates tonight to support your cause, Apollyon declares. By the time you reach Rumstock, your name will be legend. We can also have enough fame to now equip the Assassin's Blades. You know what? They do have a buff versus Empire, so I probably should just go equip some better items. Sure. Gain 26 fame. We're also out of food and out of gold. That's not great. Well, let's go save Malaclips. As you approach, a woman tending her garden spots you. She sends her child to fetch the mayor, and minutes later a throng of other villagers approach, led by a balding man. Look, someone calls out. The hero of the empire is in our village. You're here for the demon, of course, the mayor says as he approaches. But that's our friend. Ah, well. You must have heard that we captured it ourselves. The peasants all cheer. Don't worry, the mayor continues. We intend to burn it during the full moon. You ask the mayor to take you to Malaclips. You will find sitting in a small cell bound in silver chains set with glowing runes. With some effort, you manage to convince the mayor to release him into your custody for proper disposal. Another 8 fame. I'm sure you know best when it comes to creatures of the underworld, the mayor says. But we have the fire plan and everybody's coming. Perhaps you could stay. Just until the full moon? Yes, hopefully. As you lead Malaclips away. At the edge of the village, the mayor reluctantly removes Malaclips' chain and stands well back as you leave. Thanks, Malaclips. These country folk were getting around. Yeah. He goes on to relate how he was set upon as he entered the village, being accused for some local murders involving magic. It sure seemed that he knew I was coming. And where did they get those anti-magic chains from? You fill Malaclips in on what happened to Ariadne. What about Estrella and Kolbjorn? He asks. As you begin your journey back towards the capital. What of those? Ransom. The next day, you stop to rest at a small inn. There are a few other patrons as you consume a sparse meal before retiring to your room. Moments later, you hear a noise at the window. It suddenly opens, allowing a hooded stranger to slip inside. Relax your sword, mercenaries, the woman exclaims, warding you away with an open hand. I seek only to deliver a message that your colleague, Kolbjorn, has been acquired by the guild. You see, she continues, leaning against the windowsill. With recent setbacks to our income potential, We've had to expand our enterprise with kidnapping and so on. And the rival tribe has an impressive bounty on your friend's head. It's all just business. For only 150 gold, you can buy your friend's life back. Bring the gold to the East Market Square, somebody will contact you. Otherwise, well, I can't say how he'll be treated by those barbarians. The cloaked woman says as he ducks back out of the window, vanishing into the darkness once more. That's where they're waiting for us. But we also find a general store over there. Ooh, we don't have anything to do at a general store, but we have the maiden. But we need some food, otherwise we starve. Looking through a shady forest, you encounter a young maiden. She stops to greet you once again. For centuries, I have helped the mortals who find themselves lost in my forest, and now with my strength and power returned, is there anything I may aid you in your journey? Food. It should bring you great nourishment and sustain you for several days, he says with a twinkle in an eye. 10 food. Don't mind if I own 50. Oh, that is more than enough food indeed. Yes. The great traveler again. You sit resting next to a river one day when Theophilus' dark form rises slowly from the water and limps towards you. He appears to be completely dry when he stops before you. Mortals often contemplate their own doomed existence in the light of the setting sun, but yours is more doomed than most. We should make some progress on your spell. What is required next? The next step is normally as difficult as to achieve as obtaining a devil horn, but luck is with us again. The agent of your downfall has provided us with exactly what we need. He gestures, and your skin begins to glow. To possess so many blessings is rare for a mortal. I shall add their power to the mix. Theophilus opens a small vial towards you, and with a sickening tug, you feel some part of you torn away. Let's get rid of some crappy stuff. That's pretty crappy. Sure. That's pretty crappy. Yeah. And I think I don't need left eye. Nah. 3 blessings. On. So, this will do nicely, Philippa says, with satisfaction as he seals the urn. Never lose hope, mortal. He calls as he returns to the river. The Dark One may still lose his prize yet. You say so. And we lost 1 blessing. Let's actually have a look at what blessing we lost. We lost the ability to see the entire map once we've come to the end of the map. I kinda actually wanted that. And that's unfortunate. We don't have any loot, but, well, gold. Do I want to sell Lionheart? And the blades. You don't get absolved blight, so I guess it's not all that interesting. Lord Apillion again. Return to the divine mansion of Lord Apillion and are granted an immediate audience. You say that another of your friends is in peril, Lord Apillion remarks. How fascinating! You relate some details as to Colbjorn's situation. We live in dangerous times indeed, Apillion says, shaking his head. How goes your quest to save Colbjorn? Apillion asks. Well, we don't have the ransom gold. I'd like to help if I may, Apillion says earnestly. Would you mind terribly indulging me in another little game? If you win, then I will give you the required gold to pay the ransom for your friend. No need to repay it, no strings attached. If I win, well then, shall we say that you owe me a day's service, Apillion suggests. I have business interests in the Northern Hills that require some important deliveries. As you know, the land is still rife with Northerner warriors, despite the Emperor's claims. How about it, adventurer? Colbjorn's life could be saved with a turn of the card. Let's go play some cards. Excellent, Apillion exclaims. Let's begin. Now we see 1 negative one, but we look for that success? I actually don't know where this success went. Oh god. Oh, that what he does in the final level there. It went to 4. If it didn't go to 4, we'll be in a lot of trouble. We'll actually be doomed forever, even. We would have been doomed forever if I did not have my guardian angel looking over me. And it was in fact 3. And on 3, I kind of think I saw spotted where it might have gone this time. Chan agrees with me, so even I think this is the correct one. It must be true. We're doomed. Well, we got far and everything was great, but in the end, it didn't even matter. Because we suck at this game. Luck is not with you today, it seems. Let's play again. If I win this round, then you must ask with my personal bodyguard at the next Winter Solstice Festival. Oh. Actually lets us play again? Weird. You know what? Let's just double up on those successes. Why do we actually get to play again? I have no idea where this went though. But yeah, I genuinely thought it was 2 as well. This is just not meant to be. But I don't know why he gave us another shot though. Does he really only take our soul at the end of it all? But yeah, it's not 4. That special redness means that is a failure. But it's either 5 or 2, huh? 5 or 2. Oh, you shouldn't hear those, eh? He's one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Or some part of the devil. Thank God, okay, we did not die. That's all that matters. Ah, perhaps you were toying with me for that first game, Pillion suggests dryly. With a gesture from a pillion, a small humanoid creature brings over a chest of gold. 150 buckaroos. Or, as the Australians would say, dollary-doos. Ah well. I hope with that gold you get your friend back in one piece. Do visit again sometimes and let me know how it went. But yeah, in the final chapter, if you actually go to him again, he will in fact just give you 4 failures, and you're just doomed. We already had that happen to us. I know, right, Tess? Now, let's see. You find yourself in the eastern district of the capital, approaching the markets. The Thieves Guild would undoubtedly find you there and demand a ransom gold. Approach the markets. You enter into a wide courtyard filled with stalls and milling citizens. Within moments, you are roughly drawn into a shady corner, protected from prying eyes by a variety of hanging carpets. Hello again, the cloaked woman begins brightly, her 2 beefy companions silently taking position on either side of you. How did we go? Are we saving any lives today? You hand over the sack of coins, which is proudly seized by one of the large men. Hope there wasn't too much trouble to get your hands on. The woman comments as the gold coins are counted. No, we have just almost lost our soul forever. It does, Ultra. There's also going to be an endless mode coming up in December, which is actually always kind of cool because you just run into random stuff, and sometimes the game is like goes into super ultra extra you're now dead mode, and then you're like ultra screwed. Man, 431. I still only got past it like once. But yeah, you know. Ah well. Eventually, the man nods at the woman and 2 men leave, taking the gold. No hard feelings, eh? It's just business. The woman smiles, drawing up her cloak. Suddenly, she dashes away, vanishing behind a pile of rolled-up carpets. Afraid that you might have just been hoodwinked, you wander back through the crowds in time to see Kolbjorn being thrown from a moving wagon. You paid them, he says, standing and brushing himself off. I owe you my life. Again. That is again, Kolbjorn. Ah well. 3 times even. Exactly ultra metal. But Kolbjorn relates his tale of capture and confinement by the guild. Estrella wasn't with me when I was taken. I don't know what fate has befallen her. So we're in the final level now. High treason.
Embrace oblivion.
Better never to raise up though. Thanks for always hating on the steel meat. I know, right? Damn those steel mages. How dare they? But good to see you though. Thanks for that. Good to see you. Glad to have you. That's what I use. 2 months resub. Ah well, let's see. A herald enters the marketplace and announces that Captain Estrella Fior, traitor to the Empire, has been captured. She has been sentenced to death by the Emperor himself, the herald continues. Let her fate be an example to all who would consider defying his will. It won't work, interrupts the commoner. The more executions he hands out, the more the free people will rebel. The Emperor is cracking down on lawlessness running rampant in the city, the herald responds. And you sound like a rebel yourself. Discreet inquiries lead you to learn that Estrella is being held in a remote Empire stronghold, but nobody claims knowledge of where it is. It's all the way over there, but there's no cards leading there. So how do we get there? That is the question. How will we ever rescue Estrella if we can't even find her? I really ask in anguish. Well then, we'll just have to ask Lord Apillion. Something tells me that's not a great idea. There's also another general store over there. Well, it's not like we have money for it. Might as well go there later in case we do find some money. The demons array. I wonder what that does. Well, no, the demon array. Just a demon called Array. There you go. Are you the one who ruined Apillion's fun? A woman with the pointiest face you've ever seen reproaches from the shadows one night. We have not ruined his fun yet. We're about to do so. He is Ultrametal. This is the devil encounter, and he is the main enemy. Now, yes, you are, she laughs. How delightful. Did he cry? He used to be such a crier in our youth. Oh, you're wonderful, she pokes at your bicep. I'll remove your curses, if you like. You're as pure as abundant spring, though. There are no curses for me to take. How unfortunate. Still laughing about Apillion's failure, the woman waves goodbye and disappears into the night. Well, now we know we have just a literal clear old curse card. Could be useful. I like the sound of that. So we have to add that whenever there's going to be a lot of curses about. So, Desert Trek, the special card that allows us to actually find a thing according to the stories online in Spoiler Town. Because I spoiled myself on this. That's the way it is. I got too curious. Ah well, Merrick relaxes back, one of the two camels resting under a grove of palms. Dry heat blows from the west. Climb aboard and lead the way, he says, tossing you the map. Sorry for taking it before, but you really can't be too trusting of people these days. So, the treasure map. This card cannot be discarded. You take a moment to consult the map you discovered while raiding caravans. It traces the merchants' routes that crisscross a desert land skirting the nation. Desert crossing. Oh. Well, that's how you get there. Stop spoiling this for... I'm sorry, Teabag. Ah well. Desert hides many forgotten paths, but only the most prepared or most desperate risk trying to find them. But this is how you get there. There was no route there now. Now there's cards. It's kinda rude. Ah well. But there. We also still have to make the potion for what's-his-face though. But let's look at the map. Those are all desert crossings. I wonder where we need to go to get the desert crossings token though. Do we need to do like every single desert crossing to get the desert crossing token? That'd be ridiculous. Ah well. Let's see what our good friend, the Grey Traveler, has to say still. One day you come across a man wrapped in a torn gray cloak, sitting on a rock through a sparse wood. Greetings, mortal. Theophilus utters as you stop. Just a few successes, gotcha. The next element of your magical salvation is approaching. He begins without bothering to stand. You will meet a traveler on the outskirts of the forest. Trade with him to obtain the feather of an angel. Do not reveal what use you would have for it. I wish you luck. Theophilus sits quietly as you continue on. Not long later, you meet a dwarf, bristling with bags, sacks, and other knickknacks. Let's trade, he suggests. I'm sure we can come to a mutually beneficial transaction. How about this angel feather, though? As it happens, I do have an angel feather that I traded from a kobold mystic in the western provinces. Do you need it for anything in particular? The dwarf asks shrewdly. No, we don't need it for anything in particular. We don't need your help right now. Hit that. Okay, I even like this. It went to the top. It went to the top, though. I know I don't lose it. But it went to the top.
Embrace oblivion.
And amaze on the 23rd month super sub. Super subs haven't even existed for that long yet, but here you are, still super subbed. Thanks, Amaze. Good to see you and glad to have you. Doesn't quite do it. Good to see you. Now, about the game though. You managed to convince the dwarf that the feather is probably a fake, worth little more than a few beads and a torn of half of a map you find in your pack. No, we need that map for this other quest as well. That's not true. But good to see you, Amaze. Now, the dwarf is barely out of sight when Theophilus is suddenly beside you, saying that dwarf has never had such a valuable prize in his possession, and perhaps never will again. But now it is time for the spell to be completed. Theophilus takes the feather and adds it to the spell concoction. The vial gives a silent bright flash, then returns to normal. At last, Theophilus cries in excitement. After all these years, I will be free! You lunge forward, reaching for the vial, but Theophilus is already opening it. He's gonna try to drink it himself. No, you don't. How dare you?
You have done well.
It's my vial. No! Theophilus cries as you wrestle the vial from his grasp. Please, mortal, you don't understand. That is my only chance of freedom. Why? I was like you once, full of purpose and an inflated sense of destiny, Theophilus says bitterly. I dared to stake my soul on a card game. I have been enslaved since, before the Empire formed, before even the Dragon Slayers waged their war. I have seen and done things you would drive you to madness. Without that vial, I shall suffer countless lifetimes more. You can have it. You give it to me willingly? I do not know your every deed and exploit hero. Well, exploit hero. But I do know that this is the greatest mercy you will ever perform. Theophilus drinks the contents of the vial. I now have one last game to play, that I may win my freedom, he says as he fades away. Well, we're just not gonna go to what's-his-face. We'll just make our way over to
Another step
to our
into
friend
the
on the other
emptiness.
end.
At least one hopes.
I got on a little better at the
Keep on
combat.
walking through.
Kind of depends on
Make
what
time
combat,
while you may.
but kind of.
You see how the game changes, how its pieces move around, sometimes under your control and sometimes not.
Where do your subtitles go? You weird old dealer? Ah well. Following the vague notes scrawled on your map, you journey through the desert. Well, I'm pretty sure this is not gonna be a problem with the only failure being marked already. I think this is a success. Oh, you don't say. You find safe passage through the desert. No, it's not 4. It is not. Ooh, I already didn't have any gold though. Now again,
how
the desert
will you
crossing.
fare with the desolation you've uncovered?
Following the vague notes scrawled on your map, you journey through the desert. Well, this time around it's gonna be a little harder to actually find. Can we get... I actually need your help, guys. We need a serious vote on this one. Please. Don't go for 3, that's confirmed failure. That's a lot of 4s though. And we do have a second chance. It's quite a few 2s. Makes you wonder if the 4s are the trolls. Or not. They are. But it was 1! Even 2s were not correct. And I actually didn't look when I was pressing the button. Uh-oh. Kinda have an idea of where it might have gone. Maybe. Well, there's a few people that always say 4. Oh, though, they seem to have kind of gone. It is getting kind of late after all. But it's 2 or 3, huh? This is our final chance. I hope all we do is, like, take a little bit of thirst damage or whatever. Apparently 2 is the answer. No, it was 4. You become lost, but you find your way again after only a day. Well, we are very lost.
Have their own
Following
way
the
of
vague
focusing
notes
the
crawl
mind.
down.
We begin
Let's
to
go
notice
look for
the
some more.
subtle nuances.
If this accidentally leads us to the thing, oh god, if this leads us to a Pillion. Oh wait a second, we can just say no to him, I think, I'm pretty sure. But we are literally at the other side of the map. Gonna take a while. We'll make our way there though. And there's a fairly decent surety that it's gonna be 1. We need to get better at this, guys, really. So 3, 2, 1, follow. It was 3. Follow the 3. I have an idea. I think I know where it went. If chat doesn't say it went there, I might just actually choose it anyway. But I think chat has no clue on this one either. And it's especially not 3. But yeah, I think it is 1. And you guys vote 1 as well. I actually followed it, thank God. A passing sandstorm reveals the entrance to a mysterious cave in the distance. Well, that's a token for us. Now, let's make it through this desert. Following the fake notes. There's a huge failure among them now. Well then. Uh-oh. Still need to make our way back. It's 2. I'll trust you guys on that one. I think that's not a success, guys. I think you might have been wrong. Thank God for Guardian Angel. Follow the 3. I feel like I have an idea where it went. I might just have to betray chat on this one. Yeah, it started at 3, but chat said it was very not 3. I do agree on this 3 though. I agree on it. Thank God. At least the second time you guys are serious. Now, passing sandstorm, yeah, we already saw that cave entrance. I don't accidentally actually want to be stuck down by the devil. So, let's just go through another desert crossing. So, no. Get me that success. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chat? I'm gonna need you, chat. Actually 4 for once. Or was it 3? Oh god, it's somewhere on the right side. It's not 2 though, Shepard. I don't care how much of an ultra sub you are, you cannot change that this card is confirmed to be failure. But chat definitely has a majority on the 3 though. So let's give that a shot. Oh god. Still gonna give it a shot. Or will I? Was it 4 though? It was definitely also not 4, so both were wrong. But I think I saw where it went. I can double check on the replay simulator on my dashboard as well. I think I know where it went. Let's see what you all say. You guys think 1. Now I'm gonna doubt myself. Because I kind of feel like it was 2. Huh. I'm gonna click that too. At least I did that to myself. Ariadne is overcome with desert sickness while crossing the dunes. Okay, we just lose Ariadne. Oh, that's fine. Ah well. But we found Imperial Justice. Let's save Estrella. Oh no, TBC gave him a sub. And the right amaze, but I played myself. You responded as you approach your remote but well-guarded Empire fort. A call to arms rises from the walls as twin ballistas stall your advance. Minus 50% health to try to get in. Ouch. Imperial soldiers block the path ahead. Knight of Steel. I haven't seen one of those yet. Uh-oh. Is he strong? Yeah, we're wielding dualies, but that are dualies that should be extra strong versus Empire. Oh, he's just a Black Knight. Enricus the Warden, loyal to the Emperor and unforgiving in battle. Heavily armored, a knight can easily turn the tide of battle. Use brash to break their armor. They're not that hard as long as they're alone, but they're not alone. Hey, could you leave me alone? No! Let's get rid of these archers real quick. Well, archers. Let's go. No, no, no. There you go. No, you don't. But the nice thing about these assassins things is that if we use our super move, we instantly get to kill one of those phalanxes. That's some good stuff right there. No, you don't. No, you don't. I said, hey, wait a second. We have this potion. I kind of forgot about that potion. No, I said no. Ah, well, let's go. There. I highly doubt that works on the knight. It would not make any sense against me. There you go. Nice and finished. No, you don't. I said no, you didn't. But he did. He's not a good listener. But I thought I'd try to roll out of that. But that's okay. So now it's mano a mano. Nothing to do. Oh, what did I just say? Nothing to work to. Okay, I need to actually care about dodging him better now. Real quick, please, Duck, go for it. Care about me hitting you. You're just taking it. I guess that's super cool of you and all. You shouldn't just take all those hits. But this guy really does not wants to put up a fight. I guess I'll just take it. Or maybe these assassin's blades are just that good versus Empire dudes. With birds already feasting on the greater part of the fort's garrison, you gain easy access to the fort and locate Estrella in her cell. He was stunned after I used my super ability. But aside from that, he wasn't stunned. Only when the numbers were yellow during that time we were stunned. Because then you also do bonus damage to them. Ah well. Took your time, she says with a crooked smile. You briefly relate the difficulty she had beset your other companions. As you exit the now deserted fort, overheard the warden say that someone gave them information. Told them right where I was going to be the day they ambushed me, Estrella says. pausing to relieve a fallen soldier of his weapon. It sounds like someone with a lot of clout went to a lot of trouble organizing all this. You're making some powerful enemies. Later that night, Theophilus appears from the darkness. Thank you, friend. With your help, I have at last gained my freedom. Perhaps one day I can return a favor. And we gain ourselves a golden token. We have beaten the devil, saving all of our friends.
There is much left to do, but we are beginning to.
So, for rescuing your companions, we gain the Little Devil, Dwarven Haggler, Gambling Hansel, and Return to Rumstock. And for rescuing your companions, you get the Peeler. That sounds like a kind of a nasty weapon. The Dionysius Revenge. And a Ram Shield. And for saving Theophilus and your companions, the Mark of Damnation. Interesting. Now, for trying to defend Hansel the Gambler, we gain a Ring of Concentration. And for crossing the desert, we gain a Cave of Wonders. Are we Aladdin now? Apparently. But we get the devil. But before you guys steal my blessing, I think I'm gonna go hide and say goodbye to you all. It's almost 2 a.m., so it does not sound like it's gonna be a particularly good idea for me to start another game. Oh please, Teabagans. But yeah. Prince of Ababwa? Akaba. Ah well, no, it really is. It's 12 p.m. there? 12? Where in the world would it be 12? Oh wait, well p.m. Never mind. I thought a.m. Like I'm from Europe, the Netherlands, so you know, time is a little different here. It's 2 a.m. Australia. That makes even more sense. That is 10 hours ahead. Way more sense. Instead of like 14 hours back. Yeah. But I'm gonna thank you all for watching. Thank you all for not killing me super hard and actually helping me out sometimes. If you do like what I do around here and you haven't done so already, be sure to give me a follow. I stream just about every day, but not usually on these hours. On these hours, I usually stream only on the weekends, on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. But I'm not entirely sure if I actually will be back here tomorrow, because I'll also be playing in an Elder Scrolls Legends tournament, and those tournaments can usually go kind of late, or maybe I'm just kind of tired and such. Like, if I don't get knocked out until like 9 p.m., I'm not going to start another stream at 10 p.m. because then I'd just be too tired to actually do something. So I might have to wait and see if I get to see you again on next Friday, or maybe you actually come by during an Elder Scrolls Legends stream, 2 p.m. CET to around 7 p.m. CET, 8 p.m. Eastern for Americans out there is when it starts, which is very awkward time for a lot of people. But yeah, y'all have fun out there. Good night.